Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms united, where we all meet.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, I could have sat there.
You could have sat where?
Right here.
We're storming
Yeah,
sitting.
but that's too much work.
Hello, everyone. Oh, did I mess it up?
It's
Son of
totally
a...
It's okay though.
No, it's pretty close. It's because we're bigger. You know, we're in a bigger thing.
Like
so.
we're more famous?
I have a really funny story to tell
I like
you
how
guys.
we all just made sure our mic's on. Just
No, mine had hair on it.
Dang it.
I think that's gonna be an issue that we're gonna run into now.
That's okay.
I can put our old stands on here, and then we can just mount them when we're done.
Okay, that works.
I wonder if they would pick us up.
Probably
just sitting
not.
there.
I don't
Then
think
we don't
so.
even have to hold the mic.
Oh, that'd be convenient.
I'm telling you, we need to get the things that clip onto the back of there so that comes down and it can just be right here.
The boom arms.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if we're not holding these mics, we're gonna talk over each other all the time.
Well, we still do it anyways.
Valid point from both points of views.
I have a funny story to share
Yes.
when we talk about a certain movie later. Just throwing it out there so you guys don't forget, because I forget easily.
Like the movie poster?
Crap, I'm the only one that hasn't opened mine yet.
All I'm saying, don't shush me through text message like that ever again.
I said shh, shh, shh.
I know.
So it's
I was
okay.
like, you son of a...
So it's okay.
No.
Yeah.
Because he said first,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He was just giving you the same energy back?
No,
Hold
he
on.
shushed me first.
Give me.
Oh.
Okay. ASMR.
I hope that was great for all of you.
Me too.
Well, anyways.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another weekly episode. Ah, how did you hook my microphone cord? Please give it back. Thank you. Okay, well, Storm's here to also say hello.
When we said we wanted guests, it was just Storm.
It was just my pets. Like,
Yeah.
Cassie wanted them in the podcast.
She
and
is so big. Frame.
Hey, can you figure it out?
No.
Okay. Everyone, welcome back to another weekly episode of the Fandom Fusion podcast. I'm Rob. With me is Cassie and Chris.
Hello, hello.
We're slowly figuring out the new setup. And our guests are slowly figuring out their life. Yep. This is episode 40 for us, which
That's exciting.
I didn't realize that until I was typing it earlier. And I was like, we're 10 away from 50. 10 away.
12 away from 52 for a full year.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, she's got a point.
yep.
Well,
My brain did not. Can you figure your life out?
we will probably hit a year before because we had a few weeks where we missed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So-
When did we start?
Almost a year ago.
Was it before or after the wedding?
After the wedding.
After the wedding.
Okay. So it was after the wedding, before July. So it was sometime in June last year, I'm pretty sure.
You're just gonna lay down, because now they can't even see me.
She's
Not
trying to
bad.
get comfy.
I know. Okay, we got some news for you guys today. We have some review talks. We're talking about a movie that came out this past week that we all got to see. You guys seen twice.
Just her.
He didn't go.
Oh,
Yep.
Just
well,
me.
someone saw twice.
Because she's special.
You're stressing me out.
It's okay.
We got some cool popcorn buckets to show off as well. Along with some cups and...
Some Funko Pops.
Yes, we ordered a few boxes.
We.
As in we. Well, more like Cassie.
Also, she tried to do this as a surprise, and
Failed.
Chris is a party pooper. How do you feel about that?
Bark.
No
If she
comment.
would've I would've been like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're allowed to be here.
Yeah, I know. No, she did surprise me with them, technically, because I didn't know about the purchase, and she did a relatively good job, except Cassie's not really good at keeping surprises.
I get too excited.
Yeah, she gets too excited, and she wants to...
She was texting me a lot as it was getting closer, and and it was showing up. She was like, I'm at work. It's saying it's going to be delivered. what do I do to get there and not have him figure it out?
Which
I don't know. I wasn't working. I was like, I'll go get it, but if I have to sign for it,
Yep, that was the problem.
Did they make you sign for it?
Yep, I had
Did
to
they-
sign and show ID.
That's what I thought. I told
But
you.
that's because I transferred it and did pick up at the store.
Yeah, at the Walgreens.
Yeah.
at the Walgreens.
But we got it, so that's pretty cool.
I wonder if you put that cup holder thing up, move those, if she would just lay down over there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Ready?
Okay.
I'm so excited. This first piece of news is for you.
For me,
For you.
I like that.
Chris, not for you.
Oh,
It's right there, by the way.
yeah, thanks.
Okay, ready?
But like, she's doing news first, but
Guess who Naruto fans want to play Tsunade in the live action?
Sydney Sweeney.
Yep.
Of course. She's too young.
Not
She
even,
is.
not even a second guess.
Yeah, she's too young.
Yeah, that would be the only complaint.
Yeah, I mean, granted, she could
Only complaint?
she could play
Yeah.
young Tsunade, like during the
Everything
war arc.
else, I mean, she has covered.
Personality is not Tsunade.
I mean, she hasn't played that type of role yet.
I don't think she could be sassy enough.
I mean, she's pretty sassy in some of her movies.
Okay, but is she ready to smack or chop somebody on the top of their head?
Does that take a lot of...
Yeah,
Effort? Like-
does that take a lot of acting skill?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, Cassie's an actress. Yes. Tsunade used jutsu
yeah.
to look young, but
I mean-
there are times where she does not look young.
And you can
okay.
still tell that she's older.
Yeah,
Like, she doesn't look
she
like a
uses-
20, 30-year-old.
Yeah, she uses her jutsu to look like she's 40, when in reality, I'm pretty sure she's like 60.
If people were okay with Tom Holland playing Naruto,
I don't think that's a thing.
we can do Sydney Sweeney as Tsunade. That's all I'm saying.
Who's older between the two of them?
I think Sydney Sweeney.
Because if Tom Holland's older, absolutely not for
Well,
Sydney.
Sure, yes, I understand that.
Could you imagine
Either way,
Tom
I mean,
Holland calling
she
him
looks.
or calling her Granny Tsunade?
That's gonna start a whole different weird kink for people with her if she does that role.
Imagine
Tom Holland is older.
Is he
By a
really?
year.
By a year.
Listen, imagine seeing them in Marvel movies together and then seeing them in an anime together.
know.
That'd be so funny.
I hope she's Black Cat so bad.
It isn't she because of Madam Web?
Nothing's been like no. She wasn't Black Cat in Madam Web. She was one of the Spider Womans. I can't remember which one she was, but she was not Black Cat.
Okay, I'm not even gonna. Okay. This is exciting news for people our age. Webkins is coming back.
Really?
What is Webkins?
You're lying.
No. What is Webkins?
That's gonna be a clip, and I'm just gonna play.
Yeah.
crickets
You
in the back.
So, Webkins was
Do
a.
you have like an image?
You don't deserve an image. I'm so mad. You don't know Webkins?
Okay. First of all, I don't want to hear it from you.
You're hearing it from me because it's Webkins.
All right. So Webkins is a. It had a physical toy, correct?
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I didn't play with Webkins. It was a girl thing.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so shh. I got you.
Don't get me wrong. I knew exactly what they were though at the
Stuffed
time.
animals where you get like a code or something like that. You would go put it on the, the Funko game that they came out with.
Where
Or-
you scan the Funko and you can play it in the game.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Webkins.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
But
Yep.
Webkins are stuffed animals.
Yeah.
I remember
Kinda like Beanie
remember
Babies.
the animals as a yogurt.
Club Penguin.
No, I remember the stuffed animals that you could have, and they had a heart on the tag, and like there was a barcode on the back, but
Yeah.
like that was
So
a full extent.
me with Webkins,
Sure.
like I got a Webkins after every tooth pull that I had because I had 14 teeth pulled as a child. So like
She had
and
14 Webkins.
I had more than that. And then when I was going through all my treatments,
She started
people would buy
stealing
me
teeth from
like
other kids.
Webkins and whatever. So because I had the medical history and then I had the teeth pulling problem, I just had a lot of Webkins. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure between me and my sisters, we had over 50. And you can build little houses like kind of like Club Penguin. It was just a lot of fun. I'm so disappointed right now. At least you knew what they were. But like, they were big when I was in 3rd to 6th grade, I would say, which would be, I'm not even going to say the time frame.
I mean, then it would make sense that I wouldn't really know because
You should still know.
I have some years on you.
You have a little sister.
She didn't give a shit about those.
Still disappointed. That's fine.
That's fair.
We're fine. Everything's fine. So, what day is it today? The 4th? 2 days ago, Black Clover manga returned.
I just realized
Yep,
I
wait.
missed out on the perfect little
Intro.
tag. May the 4th be with you. That's
Oh, I totally
unbelievable.
forgot about that.
I thought about it, but I was
I'm stoked.
by the time it got to me, I was gonna say May the 4th be with you, because like everybody forgot about it, and I looked at my phone and saw the date, and I was like, yes,
I think today's the last day you can see the Star Wars movie in theater too.
it makes sense.
Sad
Forgot
song.
about that.
Go ahead again. Black Clover chapters.
Oh, it's chapters 379. I don't like that. I just said it like that. 379 and 380 are out.
They just did one of those chapters. I don't know which one. It might just be the cover, but it could be an entire chapter of it as colored, which obviously they rarely do with manga. So,
You know what I don't like about this picture? Well, I love the fact that Nero is on pervy dude's head, but he's with his sister,
Yeah,
and he has a bloody nose, and I hate that. But look at Nero.
she's big chillin'.
I didn't see her the first time
I didn't
around.
think that was going to be your complaint.
Is it the fact that Mimosa is all cuddled up to Asta?
Boobs in his face.
Oh, I wasn't upset about the boobs part. I was just
Well,
upset that it was
no one
Mimosa.
should be upset.
I'm not like anti-boobs.
Kind of sounds like you're anti-boobs. Never mind. Forgot who your
pinky
friends
to
were.
the sky.
Yep. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
World's highest grossing anime franchise has made $100 billion, 3 times as much as Marvel. And it's not One Piece or Solo Leveling. But surprise, shotties, it doesn't tell me what it is, so.
Oh. Well, what the...
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that's Pokemon.
That's so funny. That makes sense, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the newer Pokemons. It's the
I don't
newest
want to
gen, I'm pretty
hear
sure.
any sass from you the rest of this podcast.
Oh, you will be getting sass from me. Don't worry.
She's like, get your fingers out my mouth. What's
So,
happening?
the Solo Leveling producer came out and stated, if you want a season 3, it's the energy from all of you across these subreddits and fan communities that will help make it happen.
I'm making 50 Reddit accounts.
So
Okay.
they're apparently waiting for like the fans to boost it up.
So, part of my news has something to do with that. Can I just
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
Go for it.
twist it into that?
Actually, no, you have to wait.
Okay.
I'm kidding. You told me I couldn't give you an attitude,
She's in rare form today, guys.
Very. She's tired.
So supposedly the Aniplex producer for Soul Leveling
Mm-hmm.
said that he wants to wait until after the Olympics of 2028.
I will crash out.
I mean,
He said
We will crash out. Whatever he's about to say, unless it's in agreement, like it's wrong. What were you gonna say?
it would be kind of a smart move.
Why?
If Aniplex helped sponsor the
if they had something to do with the Olympics?
the Olympics.
Hear me
my
out.
God.
Do season 3 before that, and then just make a season 4 for after that.
Yeah, but season 3 is gonna be big.
They got lots
Okay.
happening. Also,
But making us wait 3 more
there's a little
years,
bit of a rant for Soul
all
Leveling,
because of
but-
the freaking Olympics. F them.
It's because the Olympics are gonna be in LA.
Oh, I forgot they are in LA this
Yeah,
year.
not this year, 2028.
I mean, next time
They'll probably
they
show
come
like
around.
Jinwoo doing something during the Olympics, like some stuff like that.
So hear me out.
I have.
They're gonna show the ankles,
Yeah,
the feet,
man.
before anyone walks out.
The most hated clip ever made into an anime. I'm not thrilled with that wait because obviously that's another. Well, we're 2025, so that's another 3 years that we have to wait. But I know why he's saying like season 3 is big, but also the reason that we don't really know that is they cut out a huge part of the like what leads into season 3 out of season 2 at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's not really spoilers because it doesn't affect anything. All it was showing is that because of what Jinwoo did at the end, all the what's the step up above S rank?
National rank.
It's a national rank.
Yep, those. They introduced like I think they said something about it in season 2.
I don't remember them ever mentioning that.
Okay.
His dad's one of them.
That's fair. I just don't think they mentioned like his ranking.
So the couple, like the random people at the very end that showed up in the portal
Bless
and then
you.
left, like Jinwoo put himself on the map for
Like-
we'll go national rank hunters. They want a piece of him now, but like they showed nothing leading into that at the end of season 2. But that's in the book.
Manhwa.
Thank you. I
You were
avoided
gonna say
saying
it,
manga.
yeah.
But hear me out. If you are a good show, but you take super long breaks in between, you're gonna piss a lot of people off.
One
And then
Piece.
there's gonna be
One
they're at least
Punch
like
Man.
going.
Facts.
They're
Black Clover at this point.
kind of consistent. Yes, and people lose interest in it.
Yeah.
And then when it comes out, they like have to rewatch it, which maybe is the plan, so that way you're like getting more views on the older
Yep.
stuff. But I just hate it because when newer things come out faster, they're going to be the primary like focus.
Right.
You're losing it.
True.
It
So-
could also just like die out, but that can make the hype so much better for when it does come out, you know?
Maybe.
And
Not-
it could have more people
It'll
watch.
grab
Could.
Not
more
if it's
new
3.
fans, but the old fans will be upset that we'll still watch it, but like we're
Yeah.
not gonna love it like we did.
Taking 1 year is one thing, taking 3 years is another.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I mean, so I saw something, and it said that it took them a whole year.
Dang it. That's the next part for mine.
Oh, that's fine.
No, go ahead.
No,
say
no,
it.
no.
Say it.
Okay, it took them one whole year.
Okay.
I mean,
Just
no,
kidding.
like it's gonna be talked about.
Yeah, I
so
know.
like, let's run it.
It's only because we're talking about solo
Yeah,
leveling.
100%.
It took them a whole year to animate the Jinwoo versus Baru fight.
Okay.
The whole fight, it took them 1 year to
The
take.
7-minute fight
Yeah, 7 minutes
took a year to
took a year to
produce
animate
or whatever.
Yeah, because they wanted to be so clean.
It takes 10 to 12 months to animate one episode of solo leveling.
Okay, well, if they do that and they take 3 years for that, I'm not going to be as mad. But if it comes
But
out
they
and
need
it's
to
not,
say stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think
If
we
it's
just
shit,
want
angry.
explanations. Like
Yeah.
if you keep your fans updated and like there's an actual reasoning behind it, whatever. Because we want it to be great, especially something like this where like it's not just loved by certain people and like everybody, and it pulls people. It
Yeah.
pulled people that didn't even watch anime into anime. So like, don't mess it up.
Yeah,
especially if your reasoning's like, hey, we're going to wait for after the Olympics. And for no reason, like you're not making the correlation, I'm over it. Come on, are you any less excited for the next season? Oh, that would be you two.
I
haven't watched it yet.
I'm not excited for
What?
it.
Come
I
on.
don't think Chris really cares for One
Are
Punch
you any
Man.
less excited for? Less excited is the wrong word, but like season 2 took just as long to come out. So like One Punch has just been known to take. Sorry, Storm. One Punch has just been known to take forever to produce seasons of shows, but it's also not a. I wouldn't call it a mainstream anime. Like it's
yeah.
a
Yes, it
it's a
is.
niche. No, I don't think it is because it's not talked about enough.
It's because it's forgotten about a lot because it takes so long in between.
Season 1 was like it was everywhere. Sorry, season 1 was everywhere,
And then it died out.
and then it died out, and then season 2 dropped,
It was around. It wasn't everywhere.
but no one talked about it.
Yeah.
Now we're getting season 3, and like besides us, I don't even see. There's a whole trailer out. I seen no.
Really?
No,
I
I've,
did
that's what
not
I'm
know
saying,
I've
that.
seen a lot. I've seen a lot about it. It's all over my TikTok and
A
Instagram
lot
and
of things
everything.
are on your TikTok.
Shut up, Cassie. We'll tell you about that
Wah, wah.
later. But
Brown chicken, brown cow.
no.
On the topic of One Punch
brown
Man,
chicken, brown cow.
I feel like unless you know anything about it, there's really not much desire to watch it.
Yeah.
Because no offense, I'm not interested in watching someone literally win fights by one punch. I don't really get it, but that's like the gist of what I'm understanding of the show.
I completely understand what you're saying, but he doesn't even. He
Does he
doesn't
get
even
beat?
fight. No.
He never loses a fight.
It's because it started off as a
No.
gag anime.
Yeah, it was, but he doesn't lose. But he also like
Doesn't really win.
doesn't care to fight. Like,
Is it like Mashal?
his whole goal is to find someone that he can punch without killing them. Like he wants an
okay.
actual fight.
Yeah.
And then, but he's also afraid to just punch people. He's
So he
like,
kills them?
he doesn't. It's just like a nonchalant. He joined this this fighting tournament. He joined this fighting tournament. I think it was season 2, not to beat anyone, but he wanted to win. And he wore a wig and went as somebody else, and like he just took hits and avoided things, and he won't punch people. He'll do other things to avoid it. But like the big bag villains where like people are dying and like the city's about to be crumbled, he lets everyone else go. Like, go do your thing. And then after everyone's losing, he's like, you're really messing up my groceries. Like,
Mood.
oof. Like, but he's just nonchalant. Yeah. He exists in this world, and he's the most powerful person ever.
But they're trying to like give some mystery. Not mystery, but like
he just doesn't care. Like
mystery isn't the word. I'm saying like he's leaving it so there's actually plot to the story instead of him just fighting everyone every single time. Because he's overpowered.
Yeah, that I would agree with. Yes.
Are you guys so excited for this one?
Okay.
Man.
Right before.
I think you benefit from this setup more than anyone. Storm.
Back to the soul leveling thing.
Yes.
It took them 17,000 frames for that fight.
The Baru fight?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's a normal frame amount?
no idea.
I'm realistically, because they have like the quick moments of like the flashes and everything like that. I'd say probably maybe about 10 to 15.
Okay.
That makes me wonder with like JJK and stuff, because the Baru fight was fast.
Yeah.
So like, think about like the JJK stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the big fights in that were, I would say, even faster. Do not move the cameras. I just got it figured out. So like, is that why they skip so much with Gojo and stuff?
Possibly.
Like,
Maybe.
they're trying to make sure like it's going to take this long to make it. So in order for us to keep up with it and not do what Soul Leveling's attempting to do, they're cutting stuff out.
Yeah, but that's all
sucks.
Because of pacing. Like, they want to make the story go by quicker.
Yeah.
They don't want a drawn-out story like One Piece. Which, don't get me wrong, I love One Piece. I like One Piece's pacing more than I like everything else's pacing, to be honest with you. So, it's really not that big of an issue for me.
Well, that's... I don't know. I agree with the pacing thing, just because... Like, I enjoy the storylines, so I'm okay with them keeping a little bit of slower pacing. But I just don't like drawn out.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's why I'm struggling with Dragon Ball Z right now. Is because I like the story and I like what's happening. But to take 3 episodes for one tiny 30-second fight, or, like, basically flicking Gohan and him just going. Like, that's wild to me.
Well, you got to think about it, though. I've told many people this. It's a product of its time.
Correct.
Because the anime and the manga were coming out side by side. Same amount of time, just like how One Piece is now.
Yeah.
So, and they only have 1 to 2 chapters to put into one episode.
Yeah.
Now, the mangas are pretty much finished for a lot of adaptations, so they put 10 to 12 to 15
They can mess with the
chapters within one episode. So the pacing's a lot faster.
Yeah. That's fair.
I still don't like what they're doing with the fights.
Did you turn your mic on?
It's on.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I still don't like what they're doing with the fights. Like,
The, like, rushed.
yeah,
Part
the
of
like
it?
lightning.
Just the lines.
Yeah. And like, if Dragon Ball, even like to this day, has avoided that,
Well,
like,
Yeah. And I like the Dragon Ball fights.
because they're
I'm enjoying
fast, but they
them.
don't feel it. Like, you
Even
see
One
everything
Piece.
happening. Look at Invincible. Invincible,
Yeah.
same thing, but like they keep it to where you can follow the fight.
Yeah.
If you can't follow the fight, then
I'm
you're just sitting there
understanding.
waiting for it to be over at that point.
yeah.
I'm understanding they're quick, and I'm not saying it's a problem that they're quick. Like I get that they're trying to show their type of speed, but also in the
Dude.
same breath, like I want to see the fight. I
Yeah.
don't want to see their speed. I want to see the fight.
Yeah,
So
completely agree.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Dragon Ball did a very good job with it because
Yeah.
with the Saiyan fight, you see like Piccolo and actually
Are you talking about where I'm at? Right
yes. It started off with I think Tien and the Cybermen. They were going so fast and it just showed the lines and that was it. But then it explained everything, and then after that, like, because Gohan was having trouble following them, and then they, like, just sense them, feel them, everything
yeah.
like that, and then you could see them actually throwing the punches and the
Yeah.
kicks and everything like that. So, if you can do something like that to, like, explain, obviously, and just not be like, they're just fast.
I mean,
Give us a reason how we could see
now.
them.
Go fast.
I feel like it's just a money saver. We can
Yeah.
make this big epic fight
Yeah.
look epic and not have anything in it but
Just
lines.
be colorful.
Yeah, that's
Well,
stupid.
don't get me wrong, the Baru fight was really good with the way that they did the colors.
Yeah.
Because it had a dark background with the vibrant red and blue that made it look cool enough to get away with it.
Sure, but they slowed it down in the big parts.
Yes.
Facts.
And like, I go back to JJK because I feel like that's just more relatable for people right now.
Yeah.
They slowed down in certain spots, like the fire arrow. Like, you had to. That was an epic moment, and the budget went into it.
Yep.
You could see it. Why is it so hard to just have... If you took that whole fight, even the one where he fought Megumi's 10th curse. Curse?
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, I can't...
It's cursed.
He's the only one. Like, he has the owl, the wolf, the frogs. I just can't remember the big
What
guy.
about the bunnies? Are those
and
his?
the bunnies.
Okay, I just know the pop. That's why I was thinking of it.
But like, if you take those and you just slow down, like when Sukuna faced him, there were more slow parts in that fight than the whole fight that destroyed the city.
Yeah.
Like, if you just slow that big fight down just a little bit, just more little parts where you see him doing a move, or like, we got his domain expansion for like what, half a second? Like,
You want to know why?
we've been waiting for that for a whole season, and we finally get it. And it's just like blink, gone. Like, cool, thanks, loved it.
Achoo.
It's-
Wait, what happened?
rewind. So what it is that each episode has a different animation team.
Oh, really?
You think that's what they're doing?
I guarantee you that's what it's doing. Especially with solo leveling. If
figure
it
it out.
takes 10 months to animate an episode,
No, I don't want your paw.
if it takes 10 months to animate one episode, they have multiple teams working on each
that's
episode
fair.
with different directors and everything like that. So each episode has its own budget.
Oh, that's fair.
So each episode has its own budget. So each episode has its own directors and everything like that. So each episode has its own budget. So each episode has its own directors and everything like that. So each episode has its own budget. 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 So So what I
Yeah.
agree with you. They should give the bigger budgets to the bigger fight episodes, but they're not going to have
That
that.
was my fault.
I know.
So I feel like at the same time,
I see what you're saying. Like there's no way one team could just do everything in that time of frame. Yeah.
having the
Delays.
big breaks. Like
That team's
Storm,
just
get down.
that one team is just like, you know what? Actually,
Lay down.
to all of you, I'm
Yeah.
doing what I want.
No, for real. Like I like when you say multiple teams, I see that, but like one production company, I was just thinking like one big team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, figure it out. You guys are acting up today.
All right.
Okay,
One of
ready?
you guys sit down.
Ready?
No, you're already sitting down. Stay sitting down.
Lay down.
So,
Down.
there is this thingamajig
Storm, go on.
that is called a Volanaut air bike. It's a flying super bike that you can glide through the skies
No.
at speeds up to 124 miles per hour.
How much is it?
I just took a screenshot
Nope.
of it.
Nope.
It literally looks like a snowmobile in the air.
Stop
Like-
touching things.
Can I see that again?
Yeah.
Dude, no. That thing looks so incredibly unsafe.
Yeah.
It
does-
looks like he's hunched in this little pod thing. No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
pass. Hard
so
pass.
So it says it combines sci-fi aesthetics with real-world engineering using a proprietary
D'Onofrio.
stabilization system and jet propulsion to offer a ride like nothing we've seen before.
So I'm all about moving forward with transportation and trying to make things like,
More convenient.
well, like
cooler.
bullet trains. Like when we
Yeah.
can start doing, speedy things like that. Like
Magnet trains.
yeah, like I'm fine with moving forward in that. But you ain't getting me on a little floating air pod that goes 120 miles an hour.
Don't mind me. Just putting a helmet on. Like, oh, you ride a bike now? No. You just see me floating.
Imagine like it has wheels, so like you can actually
Like
drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like you hit traffic on the highway and you're like, not being late to work today.
Boss is like,
Where'd you
I know-
park? The roof.
Yeah.
I'm
I
saying
didn't
I'm
know how
now.
to get down.
But
I used the helipad. No big deal.
yeah, right. So at that point, how are you going to enforce traffic laws with that thing?
Well, I mean, the
True.
police. I'm assuming law enforcement are going to be the first ones getting it, because then ain't nobody getting away.
No, the rich
That
people
would
are
be
getting them.
wild. Imagine being like, I'm chilling, I'm great, and then you just see a police officer over your head.
Like UFO aliens are taking me. Oh, I got a ticket. Never mind.
Yeah,
False
right.
alarm.
Well, thinking about
You
it,
would never get away. Like you would never get away.
I
but
don't think I want to see that.
it wouldn't be in their budget.
It would not be in their
It
budget?
would not be in their budget because right now we still have bicycle cops that are a thing.
Don't
And
hate.
I'm not hating. I'm not
Don't
hating on
hate.
bicycle
He
cops.
loves the short shorts and
Yeah.
the.
Why don't they have electric bikes?
True that. Kids have freaking electric bikes now.
Yeah. They're pedal bikes with just an electric motor on
But
them.
the thing is, they're getting the new fancy trucks all the time at
Yeah.
these dang,
Because
Yep.
they're spending their.
sorry.
They're like, we won't spend money on.
side-eyeing you.
And it's
She's
deep.
watching him. We won't spend money on a stupid electric bike. We're gonna spend money on the real fast car
That's not fast enough.
that still sits in the median as people pass it.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
keep sitting in the median because don't touch me.
Facts.
Just
What
let,
else you got,
just
Cassie?
let me be. Ooh.
So the post says, Disney heard the fans. A Star Wars anime series, The Ninth Jedi, will release in 2026. I don't know if we talked about it before. Sorry if we have.
I brought it up last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you
I didn't
have a
give a
date
release
for it, though?
date, though.
Yeah. So,
This just
are you
says
more excited
2026.
for that or the Mall series?
I'm probably going to say the Maul series because he's my
I'm
favorite Sith
definitely more Mall
Lord.
series, especially with the dude returning to voice him. I'm so stoked. It's gonna be so good, and with their budget now, it's gonna look so good.
This one is for Robbie.
I love my news.
He's going to be so mad about it.
I don't like this anymore.
After 100 years of searching, a live colossal squid has been filmed for the first time. And it was
Release
filmed.
the Kraken.
I was
It
going to say,
was-
so we found the Kraken?
It's a baby, too. They
Did it
found a
not just
baby.
say...
It said colossal. It can grow bigger.
Yeah.
Great. So we found a baby Kraken, and now we're going to
touch it.
try to make it a pet?
So, wait for...
Stop.
It was filmed on
touching
March
things.
9th at a depth of 600 meters, which is 1,968 feet, off the South Sandwich Islands. Just
Love
knowing that it's called Sandwich
Love that.
Islands makes me happy. But then, so this baby is 30 centimeters long, but they can grow up to 7 meters, which is 23 feet in length, and can weigh as much as 500 kilograms or 1,100 pounds.
Oh, so not Kraken.
Yeah.
It's a crackette.
Yeah, it's like the baby Kraken.
There's the colossal squid, and then there's a giant squid, but the giant squid is up to 43 feet.
First of all, if you're not scared of
43 feet? That's huge! Like for an animal?
the delay of that, it's just going to be 43 feet. Wait a minute. That's absurd.
My brain processed, and I'm like, wait a second.
If you're not terrified of squids, you should be. Like,
I'm terrified of the water. I actually have a fear of, like, bodies of water.
Yeah, open water. She
Open wa-
hates it.
I won't watch
Oh.
movies with it.
If she
and you wanted to go on the Comic-Con cruise?
Yeah.
Just walk out to the edge of the boat and not see land?
So
I'm terrified of heights and water, so I would not be good on a cruise, actually.
Yeah. If she can't see the bottom,
Yeah.
she's terrified.
I won't go in it. I won't
Oh.
go in the water.
I mean, wimp.
I know. You're telling me.
I understand. I understand my problem. Thank you.
I can swim. I just it's the fear of what's in there. What's in the water? Don't get near me. No, thank you. Like, one of my favorite places to go is Pentwater, and it's right on Lake Michigan, and that's fine. I'll go in the water, but if I see
to
a
your
fish,
knees?
goodbye. Like, I
Oh.
know it's a fish's place, but goodbye.
Gotcha.
Like, don't get near me. I don't know why.
So
It freaks me out.
you won't go to Florida and go out in the
In a boat? No.
You'll go on the beach,
I
but you
would.
won't go out in like the ocean
I would.
up to your knees.
Yeah.
So
Just goes right above the. Nope, I'm out. Get me out. It went above my knee. I'm out.
I've only been in one part of an ocean one time, and it was in Ireland. So
You in Ireland?
I went up to
What a time.
to my hip.
Oh. So, fun fact about swimming in an ocean. I almost died due to a riptide.
I just want to let.
How old were you?
I don't know, maybe like 12,
same age.
14.
Was it when you went with your sibling?
Yeah.
The same age that he went into the stripper club with.
Yeah, right?
He was an
Or
adventurous
not
as well.
stripper club. It was casino.
So, look, it's same brother, too. We went down to Florida.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah. So,
Mikey, no offense, you're not allowed
Yeah.
to hang out with him ever again.
that's just rude. So we were at a beach. There was a sandbar out there, and we're like, you know what? Let's swim out to the sandbar. We could do it. So it felt like we were swimming for like 15 minutes. We didn't go anywhere because the riptide just kept pulling us out and pushing us back in, pulling us out. It was such a rough time. I felt like I was gonna die.
It's like
What-
that.
go
When we went golfing last weekend, 2 weekends ago, there's a bird trying to fly, and the winds were so bad. I was just like flapping and not moving. I was like, "Bro, you gotta be tired."
Do you ever feel bad for birds when you see
Yeah.
that? I literally
If I was the bird,
apologize to
though,
them.
I'd be like, bringing my wings and just like dive down and like I will walk. It's
Yeah,
fine.
for real. Or
if-
just fly the other way. It's probably faster.
If I was at a golf course, I would just sit on top of the golf cart and let them move me.
Hey, are you my Uber driver? I need to go to hole 10.
Be
That's where
Nero?
my family is.
They're just gonna sit on your head. I think I've told you this story before, so apologies here. I I was in a lighthouse one time, and like I said, I'm terrified of heights, so I'm like staying away from the ledge.
Yeah.
I'm not looking over it at all, and I'm just looking out at the water, and it's so pretty, right? This woman comes up to me and was just like, "Did you hear the tragic story? Stop talking." Like, if you're gonna start with
Heart
that.
just starts going.
And she was like, "Yeah, someone over the holiday weekend, you see that fourth sandbar out there? They tried to swim there. They didn't make it." I was like,
make it there? And she's like, didn't make it back.
I don't think they made it at all. Like, either way. But
Same as
I just, it's a no from me. It's a long story short. I like swimming. Like, I'll go in pools.
Yeah.
Just don't ask me to go in bodies of water where there's, where I can't see the bottom. It's fine. Okay. So apparently Robert Downey Jr. came out and stated, "I would like here to state that I intend to sue all future executives just on spec if they ever use Tony Stark in an AI version of him."
Wow.
He said he will sue everyone.
Good for him.
So does
Lay
that mean that Iron Man 4 is not going to have him as the new Jarvis?
I think with him saying that, I think it means using him without him there.
Yeah.
Like,
without using his voice when he didn't record it.
correct.
If there's
I figured. I was just making a joke.
Well, I mean, James Earl Jones gave
he
Disney
gave
permission to do that. And, like, I don't know how I feel about that.
He'll live on forever.
Yeah, creepy as all can be. No, thank you. Like, if they make another Mufasa, like, excuse me, if they make another movie with Mufasa and have him do it, and I can't tell that they did that, I'm gonna be uncomfortable.
It says without his permission.
Okay.
So he was stating that it
Yeah.
bothers him that they're trying to recreate iconic people that have already passed.
Yeah.
And like they're not getting permission and just doing it. This is another
like a
one for
Marvel, bro.
Robbie though. Just because I know you hate a lot of this stuff.
Why? I don't like that
Okay,
you're
ready?
like, this is for Robbie. You're gonna hate it.
Japanese scientists used real human skin cells to create living skin that can smile.
Yo, okay, Cassie, you're done with your news now.
That was in 2024 though. That's funny.
Let me just real quick for all of us. Stop touching things.
Okay.
They made it smile? That's creepy as shit.
I'll show you. I'll try to find the.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No.
Well, this says.
No, we're good. What are we
This
doing?
innovative approach allows the skin to stretch. They put it on a robot's face. Allows the skin to stretch and move with the robot's facial expressions without tearing.
So that's even worse.
So now we're giving AI a real face.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Robbie's gonna crash out one day on the podcast.
He's going to flip the new coffee table.
So, have you two seen? I know you have because I've been talking about it a lot. But have you seen the God forbid trend on social media right now?
No.
It is so funny. Be like, you ran and told someone tells you news, and you ran and told your best friend, the girl posting about it, being like, God forbid I run and tell headquarters or report back to headquarters. They're making a lot of jokes. Disney came back and posted a video of Thanos, and it says, "Are you, quote, are you trying to wipe out half of humanity again? God forbid a guy tries to live in peace."
That's actually kind of funny.
Looks like Robbie was talking to the viewers. He was.
Yeah, I was.
He really.
Were you? Did you miss the whole scary little situation we just had here? Cassie tells me things that's gonna give me nightmares.
This is more for you.
But you're gonna hate it.
No. Dylan Sprouse and his wife dress as Sanji and Pudding, but he says he likes Doflamingo better. So she wanted him to dress as Sanji because she dressed up as Pudding. Or Pudding. I keep wanting to say Pudding because there's a movie.
He's
like
not that far.
Well, that's okay. He put Dofi's glasses on. And he stated that he likes Dofi more. And so people were speculating if he could potentially join the One Piece live action.
Ooh.
And what character do you think he would be?
Doofy.
Do you think he would be a good Dofi?
I don't think he's tall enough to be a good Dofi, to be honest with you.
There's that though.
But give that man a big pink flamingo feathered shawl. Man, he would look good.
You don't know Dofi at all, right?
Isn't season 2 coming out
Yep,
soon?
very
Did
soon.
we talk about this?
Live action?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, they're doing a live thing. I think sometime later this month to all the announcements.
Okay.
She's loving life.
This is wild to me, and I just had to share with you guys. I just discovered through social media, Bill Gates' kids will inherit less than 1% of his $107 billion wealth.
That's crazy.
He stated he does not want them to take over, so he's letting them do their own path and making their own choice. So he's not leaving them that.
Yeah, he said fuck generational wealth.
Well,
What?
depends on how you look at generational wealth too. He added, "This isn't a dynasty. I'm not expecting them to run Microsoft. I want them to build their own paths, earn their own success." And so the bulk of his wealth will instead support global causes through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
That's gonna be crazy. So just all those foundations are just gonna be, when he goes, they're gonna be like, oh, we got funds for days.
Yeah. They don't need any more donations.
Yeah, they don't need fundraisers anymore.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong,
Can you imagine being the kid hey, we're gonna be rich when we're older, and then he by the way,
You're not getting shit.
you're only how many kids does he have?
Is it only 2?
I
thought
think it's only
maybe 2.
What was the number?
1%.
Less than 1%.
Did it give a money amount?
No, I don't think so.
It just less than 1% of his $107 billion wealth.
Oh.
So they're still getting a lot of money from that.
They're still getting a few million.
Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna do is invest that and be just as rich.
They're
But-
they're getting a little over $1 billion.
So it says, although his kids enjoyed a privileged upbringing and top-tier education, leaving them a massive inheritance wouldn't actually benefit them, is in his opinion. So he's wanting them to be successful on their own. He's set up for them
Congratulations.
to...
You're still not one of us, but
I mean, that's good for him, though. I would rather him do that to help his... Because I guarantee if his kids needed help, he would help. But he's saying, you gotta earn it. You gotta do it. That's teaching his
Shaq
kid good
did the same
lessons.
thing.
Oh, really?
Shaq told his kids that if you what he said it was a funny saying. It's if you want my cheese, you got to get a degree, or they have to get prove themselves to get some of his money. And obviously they're kids right now and they're still going through schools and stuff like that, but he told them, if you want to be if you want part of my money, you need to have a background and a degree to back it up.
I'm telling you, some of those kids become some of the smartest, most profitable
Well,
people.
I mean, they
because
can afford literally the one-on-one
Yep.
training with the smartest freaking people.
Well, did you know Shaq owns 300
he owns so much stuff now.
Yeah,
He's
300
so much stuff.
fast food franchises.
I think he just got Carnival too.
He owns part of
cruise
Carnival
now. In the beginning, he was just doing commercials with them. He was partnered, and now he owns part of it. Dude owns so much stuff.
And he's just like Snoop Dogg right now. He's just doing all of his side
Snoop
quests.
cracks me up how he's just... They're smart. They invested. I got news for Robbie, but he's going to hate it.
Scientists have discovered the first ever animal that doesn't breathe.
Huh?
It is a parasite, though.
Oh.
Wait, that's even worse.
Did you see the fungus that they...
It's discovered in the muscle tissue of salmon.
Oh, nice. As long as it's cooked, it's fine.
There's a live fungus that tried to do things like the Last of Us situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we touching things?
Stop touching.
Yeah, they called it the zombie fungus. We talked about it a little
we?
bit when it first
Creepy.
happened.
Just creepy as can be.
Back to fun anime news. One Piece episode 1127 was rated 9.7 out of 10 by IMDb, and that was the Luffy verse. How do you say his name? Kizaru?
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 Kizaru.
Yeah, that.
Aokiji.
D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio. Donofrio.
Torito.
Oh, so at Osaka Anime Expo, One Piece live action actors Emily and I don't know how to say his name, Makenyu, will lead a Guinness World Record attempt for the largest gathering of people wearing straw hats.
That's pretty sweet.
We should go.
Where is that? It's gonna be like Cali or something.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Money Guy over
I
there.
don't know about that one. We can drive.
Credit card. Hello.
We don't talk about that. Just kidding.
What else you got?
Okay, so Hawkeye season 2 is reportedly moving forward with Haley Steinfeld as the lead, but there's drama because Disney apparently went to Jeremy Renner and told him they were giving him half the amount that he made from the first season.
Yep.
He apparently stated like he was fine with making the same amount, but he's not taking half.
He'll be doing more to take less.
Yeah, and he said his body like is doing better without doing this film, so like it would help not putting his body through it.
Also, like I mean, you can let him go. I mean, season 1 ended with him going back to his family and
Yeah, I
stuff.
mean, that's
like
fair.
he doesn't need. He like passed the torch.
Yeah,
it's fine. We got Yelena. We got. I can't remember Kate. Yeah, Kate Bishop. Yep. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with both of those.
I bet you are.
Love that for you.
Yelena.
Tell me if this is true or not, because I will fully skip over it if it is.
It's not true.
False. It was not posted by Screen Rant. That's why I'm not sure if it is true.
It's not true.
The remaining cast of Avengers Doomsday reportedly revealed. And it said that Jeff Snyder has reportedly revealed the remaining cast members for the Doomsday movie, and it was on a podcast that he stated it.
I don't know anything about it. I wouldn't trust it just
I will
yet.
not
That's
confirm
fine.
nor deny until further
Depending
investigation
on
is taken.
who is said.
We know some of these already, but we can move past that. Marvel Studios
Picture
will
got done.
reportedly introduce Annihilus as the next big villain in Phase 7.
You have an image? Annihilus?
Am I pronouncing it wrong?
Skrull
Let me see.
Ultron?
Kind of looks like it. I can see that.
I don't think I've ever seen.
It looks like a Green Goblin Ultron.
I can also see that. Plot twist, it's Barney.
Yeah,
Just
right.
Ultron version.
Yeah, Ultron Barney.
So to tie into your Avengers bit, because you took my Hawkeye stuff.
My
So
Hawkeye
sorry.
stuff too.
So sorry, guys.
I'm the one that told you about it originally.
I went on Instagram this morning and it was there.
There is a image that has been posted
Oh, it's such a good image.
with the Marvel cast for Doomsday.
Okay.
It has Thor, Gambit, Shang-Chi, Ant-Man, RDJ, which he looks rough.
Yeah, he does.
That's okay.
The Thing, Invisible Woman, M'Baku, and Anthony Mackie.
M'Baku looks nothing like his character.
He
Can I
looks
see?
100% like him.
Yeah. have a picture?
Come on. No.
He 100%
It's
looks.
the
Oh.
glasses.
But look at RDJ, bro. Like
he looks like he's
he
rough.
loses so much weight.
Is
Yeah.
the fact that like you listed them off as their characters and then like
Not
you're
as the
showing me a
actor.
picture of the actors, and so I thought it was a poster this entire
No.
time.
All I'm saying
So they
is...
That's why I was
also,
like, what do you
but they
mean
took
RDJ?
the same cast right there. Also got together for Thunderbolts.
Yeah, to watch the
So,
the
like-
premiere.
They're BFFs now, is what I'm hearing.
Listen, all I'm saying is that you said everybody's character name except for RDJ.
True.
Oh, I did.
Take it back.
Well, I didn't even say. I didn't say RDJ because I don't know. There's two possibilities there. He's either Iron Man.
It's Doctor Doom.
He is Doom, but like
That's what they're
It's the Iron
gathered there
Man
for.
version, right? Like it's
infamous
just.
Iron Man. I need to give you guys that set. It's such a good comic run.
This is my last piece of news. We're here finally. Sorry. Infinity Castle movie main trailer will be dropped on May 9th. Today's May the 4th, so that's Friday of this Friday.
Do we want to try and do our first like
Like watch party.
live react
Yes.
for that? That means I have to learn how to do things.
Should have brought a camera while we watched Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
What I need to do is, well, we'll talk about that after.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. Well, we burned through
welcome.
most of mine, so it's fine. Lilo and Stitch runtime has officially been announced. It is 1 hour and 48 minutes.
I'm not sad about that.
That's not bad.
I'm fine with that.
How long is the animated movie?
An hour and a half.
Okay, so they added a little bit.
Because Snow
Sure.
White is a pretty short movie, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, animated-wise, and the live action
drag
is
it
out.
over
2
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they added songs, they did all this stuff. Like, that sounds more like it's going to stay around the story.
I'm fine with. I'm fine with this. I saw this and I was like, that's perfectly. I can enjoy the movie. It won't feel like I've been there all
Yeah.
day, and like
You know what's pissing me off?
it should keep the movie moving but still be fun.
Correct.
People have been like, I've heard multiple people tell me, like,
Something touched my ear.
I'm so over the live action stuff. Like Lilo and Stitch, I don't care about them. Like,
Don't
of
watch it
all
then.
of the live actions, that's the one you're going to have problems
Which one
with?
did they say? Oh, they said Lilo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you got mad about the first one. That's actually going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that little girl
Although
is like
Mufasa wasn't
Lilo.
bad. I just watched Mufasa for the first time.
I still have to see it.
a couple days ago.
Gonna be honest with you.
It's not what I thought. I lied to you guys when I originally told you that he was adopted and stuff. Completely, I messed that
Oh.
whole storyline up. It's true to an extent, but it's
You heard it
not.
here.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Say it again. Say it again for the future.
Cassie was wrong. It's actually pretty decent.
Still
Like
have to watch it.
the way they handle, they make you hate Scar at one point. You're just like, I understand.
Am I supposed to like Scar? I'm confused.
You'll like him in the beginning.
Boo.
You'll like him until like
because he always wanted a brother.
You know that's a good song though.
you'll like him until like 3/4 of the way, and then he does something. You're like, man, I hope you just fall off a cliff.
I imagine though that's
Or
how a lot
stampeded.
of villains in anime work.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
Because like Eren Yeager, just prime example for this, is that people want me to like him based on who he was before he became the villain.
I think people want you to like him because there's no character like that.
I mean, a little bit.
You can like
No.
a character and not like their actions.
What do you mean, no? You're telling me there's not good guys gone bad?
Not like Jaeger.
Well,
Not
yeah, because
like
he went crazy.
I mean, yes,
That's a
but
whole
he
other
also got
discussion.
trapped by oh my god, Ymir.
Ymir.
He got trapped by her.
Blondie?
Yeah,
Blonde small child?
the child, because she wanted Mikasa.
Ah.
That was the whole purpose behind
Well,
all
don't
this.
spoil it. I gotta watch it.
You've seen the movie.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
she's got to watch the show, so she
Alright.
doesn't get the build up yet.
You
So,
guys will hear my
Going
live
off of
reaction.
your shirt,
Just-
Spider-Man Brand New Day will reportedly be the first live-action Spider-Man movie to feature a female leading villain.
They are doing a female villain. Because we mentioned that, like, however long ago they rumored it.
Now, this says first live-action Spider-Man. Obviously, it's not the first
Yeah.
Marvel movie doing that.
Yeah.
But
What is it because Doctor Strange, Wanda's technically the antagonist in that movie?
in Brand New Day,
No. As the first female villain.
well, I mean,
No,
like,
but she wasn't a villain. She was just an antagonist.
And
She was the
this
villain
is like
of this
a
movie.
villain.
though.
you're
villain.
getting like you have a female Silver Surfer now, but she's not the main.
Yeah.
She's not the leading villain like Galactus is.
So this is going to be a leading villain of the new
Just for
like
Spider-Man.
trilogy Spider-Man movies.
It could just literally
it
just
could
be for
it
the
could
one
just be
movie.
for the one movie. It could be a one shot.
It's not like a major villain like Thanos would be.
Yeah.
It's like
But then it would be like the Silver Surfer person.
no, because Silver Surfer's not the main villain
Galactus
of that
is.
movie.
Yeah.
Galactus is.
Oh.
It would be like
WandaVision. Or not WandaVision, Doctor Strange.
No, because Wanda's not a villain in that movie.
She's the villain of that movie, though. Who's the villain?
I would agree with what she's saying because like they're only going. She's the issue through the whole film. She's killing people. They're trying to stop her. I would put her as the main.
The MCs are
main
basically
villain of that movie.
Strange and what's her nuts? America Chavez, I think that's her name. And Wanda's the vision of. If I say
Wanda's
vision,
the vision.
one more time.
Wanda's the vision of everything. It's great.
Wanda's the villain of that whole movie. Because who else would be the villain?
I never said there had to be a villain. I just said there had to be an antagonist.
Okay.
All right, breaking. This is crazy
Wait,
news.
did it say who the villain is?
No, they're not leaking that.
Dang it!
So we talked a little bit about this last week, and I talked about it a little earlier, and it is May the 4th.
Ooh.
The 20th anniversary re-release of Revenge of the Sith is tracking for a $25 to $30 million weekend at box office.
Well, that's crazy.
If it keeps going, it will be the biggest re-release of this modern era of movies, which is kind of nuts.
I'm not trying to steal your thunder right
Sure.
now.
Did I say this
But
already?
you just agreed with me. on
Cassie,
the
Robbie
villain thing.
disagreed with you.
You always disagree with me, so it is stated now.
Stop touching things.
But that is exciting.
Star Wars deserves it. The movie deserves it.
Yeah, it's just that for that one to get for that to be almost what could potentially be the biggest re-release.
So what movie?
Especially with the bad run Star Wars has right now.
Which movie is that?
Revenge of the Sith. It's the third one of the new. So there's the original.
What number is it?
3.
Okay, got it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, episode 3. My bad.
I've watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just don't know their names.
The fans have voted, and Grant Gustin has been named as the #1 best Flash actor of all time.
That's not the one that everyone had an issue with. That's
Urza Miller.
Criminal history or whatever.
Urza
right?
Miller.
Okay, that's
Grant Gustin is the one from the TV show.
got it. I've heard great things.
He's phenomenal.
So he's getting his recognition. Love that for him.
The X-Men will wear comic-accurate suits in Avengers Doomsday.
Hey, that's awesome. Oh, you don't like that?
No, he loves that.
His face says otherwise.
You don't love that? Do you want to see the mock-up of it?
Yes.
Oh, it didn't make it bigger.
Let me see what they got. What they got going on first.
I mean, bro.
Okay. See,
X-Men
like that.
97.
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, seeing Cyclops in that suit.
Come on, Beast looks the best.
True.
But
True.
my man Hugh Jackman.
I mean, he's gonna be 95 by the time this comes out.
Yeah. Maybe his shirt will come off again.
I sent you guys this already because I was too excited to not talk about it. They've officially dropped images of the first How to Train Your Dragon popcorn bucket.
Oh yeah.
And it's toothless, and the popcorn goes in his mouth. It looks adorable, and I'm gonna
Buy 17 of them.
I need this one. I need it.
I totally forgot to mention, guys. Can I
Go ahead.
slide in to
Yep.
say one? Guys, Spy Family Pops have been released. Funko Pops for Spy
haven't been dropped
Family.
yet?
No,
Have
I
they
have them
shipped?
pre-ordered.
Have they shipped yet?
No.
What was did it give you an estimated?
That would be him. I don't
No.
know. So they have Anya, Lloyd, Yor, and Bon.
And Bond's got a chase with the special tie.
And I know. And Yor has a chase too. But you guys will see it when it comes in. I just had to share it.
Okay, I have 2 things left, but one is movie based of what we will talk about, so I'll leave that. So I will end it on this. Ozokucon has officially announced Rengoku
Mark Wetton.
for their voice actor lineup, which means they officially have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Demon Slayer voice actors
That is gonna
that
be
will be
exciting.
at this con.
That is exciting, and I'm going to spend a lot of money.
They will
Saving up
have oh god. Okay, I'm going to butcher these.
Just character names.
I'm going to butcher these.
I love this.
There you go. I'm gonna have him run them off because.
God, some of them are problems.
Oh.
It's because they're given first names, not last names.
Well, the character name is above them.
So we have Tanjiro's little brother. I think this is the third the third level demon. That one. One of the.
Didn't it give the character names above their actual names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karaku.
He's not number 1?
No, he's not number 1. That's definitely not number 1.
Oh, number 1's the 6 eyes or 9 eyes.
Yeah.
Right? 6.
I think it's just 6. We have Obanai, Muichiro, Muzan, Rengoku, the demon doctor lady's little apprentice boy.
The one that loves her.
Yeah. And then another top-ranked demon, Zohakuten. Oh, Zohaku. Man, that one was easy. Is that the one? Please tell me that's not the one you were going to struggle with.
No.
It was the one you both struggled with.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's really exciting. They also, so that is the 7th out of the 8 Wave 2 announcements for them. So we still have one more.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people.
I don't think it's anime related, though. I'm going to be honest.
I wasn't expecting Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Jake.
Yep.
Like, wasn't expecting that. So, but cool things. That it's going to be exciting to be there.
All right. So is it my turn?
It is your turn.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fine.
I've got nothing. Just kidding.
I have depression.
Yeah. So speaking off of your Star Wars thing,
Yes.
Fortnite's new season is completely Star Wars.
Yeah.
Fortnite?
They dropped a full cinematic trailer for it.
Yes, and the trailer's pretty good. I just want to run through some of the battle pass skins that you could be
I
getting.
also just spent so much money on Fortnite, even though I play it once a month.
Yep. So they have
number 8.
I love that for you.
some of these characters. I don't know who they are. You would probably know more than me.
Okay.
Apprentice Evie, something
I
like
was
that.
gonna
I
say
gotta see
Pokemon.
it. Did you just say I was gonna say Pokemon? I
Because
hate it here.
Eevee.
Here you
I thought
go.
you were doing it because you didn't recognize Pokemon earlier.
No.
You know who this one
I didn't
is.
know who that was.
I can't pronounce the last name, but I think it's Poe Dameron.
I could help if. Do you have images?
The pilot from the first.
Poe.
Yes, Poe.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was
Okay.
saying it like one name, but it's
Yeah.
Poe. Whatever the
They
last
have
name
a
was.
Fortnite character, a female Fortnite character dressed as a Wookiee.
Nice.
It looks pretty good.
Love that.
And then Emperor Palpatine is the level 100 character.
Which version of him?
Old.
So Sith
Yes.
Lord one.
Let me see. No.
It's not the best image. Yeah, no. You're not going to be able to see it. It's very pixelated.
You're fine.
Um,
I'm aware of what he looks like.
oh, yeah.
She's not.
Look at Sam.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I'm telling you, he benefits from the setup more than
you
we
get him
do.
with the red cloak, too.
Oh, so when he's the
Yeah.
senator.
Yeah. Now, this is the one that I'm excited
We're
for
going
with
to get DMCA'd now.
Fortnite's been doing, the extra, character that you can get through, different missions. They started it off with, I think it was Deadpool was the first one that they did. It's General Grievous.
I wish they would let you hold for
lightsabers?
I know why you're looking at me and him because you don't know who it is.
Nice.
She never watched Clone Wars. Anyways, now that that's over with, General Grievous, they did a Darth Maul one a little while back. They had a little separate pass, and I made sure to grind for that one.
I will cry on that
All right.
right now.
I'm just gonna.
just real quick. One little tear.
So this is big rumors,
Yeah,
but released by a trusted leaker.
sure.
It's me.
the live-action Spider Noir series,
Yeah, with
starring Nicolas Cage,
Yep.
will reportedly release in early 2026.
Nicolas Cage. Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage.
I think it's gonna be good.
I mean,
I like Nicolas Cage, anyways.
well, I mean, he voices him in the animated Across the Spider-Verse
Okay.
and stuff. They show like a little clip of him on top of a car and stuff, and
She's
on top of the
doing
car
her
and
thing.
stuff. That was the gentlest I've ever seen you get on a piece of furniture. I hope it's good. That is one of my favorite Spider-Man.
Okay.
So like, I hope it's good.
Um,
It's also like black and white themed, so like the old school TV version. So I don't know.
that's
like,
gonna
are they
kill
gonna
it.
run that?
They're gonna kill it.
Are they gonna? But are they gonna keep it that themed? Or are we gonna get like colored schemes?
It realistically, Spider Noir is black and white.
That's what I'm saying.
It has to be black and white. If it's not, it's gonna. The problem with
But like,
that,
are people gonna go see that?
yeah, that's the problem. If it's colored, it's gonna kill it. As in, like, it's gonna destroy the movie. If it's black and white, it's gonna destroy the movie anyways. It's a lose-lose situation.
So just don't do it.
Exactly. But I'm
Just
gonna
like
go
the
see
Naruto
it.
live action, just don't do it.
Exactly.
I'm not against that idea.
Okay. Dragon Ball Super's Beerus is inspired by Akira Toriyama's own cat that he has.
Really?
He had a sphinx, a naked cat. And here is a picture of
Love
him.
him already. That is Beerus. That face is Beerus.
That's 100% beer. I also
Was his
I
cat
thought you were
named
gonna bring up
Beerus?
the fact that his voice actor sang the Lava
Yeah.
Chicken song from Minecraft.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna talk about the one thing with cats? The TikTok that
The
you
thing
sent
at
me?
the place with the person and doing the thing.
Oh, I will say it.
Okay, thank you. You don't want to say it now? We're already talking about cats.
In a second.
Okay.
So,
Wait your turn.
speaking
not my turn, it's
of
his.
re-releases,
Yeah.
Jaws
Really?
50th anniversary
Oh my god.
will be
50th anniversary.
will be re-released with a shark popcorn bucket.
So hear me out. I'm getting a new popcorn bucket.
That looks pretty sick. Cassie just got scared.
Wah, 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 wah. No, my sister's terrified of sharks. I like sharky sharks.
You know, when we go see the movies and the little clip that says you're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
That's Jaws.
She
I
knows.
know. I've seen Jaws.
Oh, it's like one of the 4 movies you've seen in your life. My bad.
Listen, I want to see Jaws while sitting on a floaty in the
No.
middle of a lake.
No, you won't catch me doing that. But
That's like
I just want
the
you to know-
Megan 2 thing with the.
absolutely not. With the phones,
Yeah.
I watch Shark Week. I love sharks. They're like
You're weird.
dogs of the ocean.
They're like dog. You hate dogs.
Those are seals and otters.
You are a cat person through and through. I should say you hate dogs.
Yeah, take that back. I'm
Yeah,
a cat
sorry.
person. I won't deny that.
Yes. You are just full blood cat person.
How about you mind your biz?
Listen.
Okay. So, couple quick things here.
Yeah.
GTA 6 is now delayed till 2026.
That's fine. Delayed to
Just-
2029.
Just
so it's
make
after
it
Slumber.
good.
See? Open water.
You had to. This is when you want to chime in on that.
Yeah.
We had a 10
Smart.
minute conversation of her being scared of water.
You're going to insult me for having a fear of bodies of water, like open bodies of water? Don't make me
So,
bring things up.
Fortnite is
Fortnite?
apparently
Fortnite.
coming back to iPhones, the iOS store,
Oh, really?
because they have figured things out. It was blocked on the iOS store for a long time, for nearly 5 years now, because Epic was getting money from Fortnite through the phone and not paying any like royalties or percentage to Apple.
Wait,
a
so
money
you used to play Fortnite on your phone, did you not?
Yeah, in the middle of school, you know, like in class.
I thought you did it when we first started dating. You were
can-
not in school when we started
Correct.
dating.
There is a certain way around it due to
Ah.
Xbox cloud gaming. Because you can
Gotcha.
play it on your phone through cloud gaming.
Gotcha.
But this will be like
Gotcha.
a legit app on your phone.
That's cool.
Yeah. 17 years ago, 2 days starting from 2 days ago, the MCU began when Iron Man hit theaters.
That's awesome.
I remember I was in high school. Me and my two buddies bought tickets. We went and seen it. We made fun of the giant fat man suit at the end that took 10 years for it to get up to the sky.
Yeah.
But, like, it was so good.
I genuinely think if I was allowed to go to the movies back then, I would have been a bigger Marvel fan. Than, like, me starting my love for Marvel once Endgame was coming out.
I will say, it, like, for me, I like being, like, I'm a Marvel fan, but I like the fact that I went and
yeah.
seen these in theaters when it's, like,
You got to
like,
see
I
the
have
beginning.
a story, yeah, like,
yeah.
I was there, I got to go see when it started in theaters and when they, what they built it up from.
Yeah.
Like,
Can't relate.
it,
So this one's for Cassie.
Yes. Is it a good or a bad thing?
I think you're going to laugh.
Good. I'm here for it. Does it have to do with Bob?
No.
Just,
John Mulaney
you have news about John Mulaney?
plans to fight 3 14-year-old boys on live on Netflix.
What?
Yep, that's all I got. It says,
that
I,
legal?
John Mulaney,
That's what,
will
like-
square off in a very real fight against 3 14-year-old boys.
is that legal?
I don't know.
It's not.
The comedian vows ahead of the season finale of Everybody's Live on
I mean,
May
if the parents sign
28th.
off on it,
Yeah.
but, like, what if they get their shit kicked in?
Yeah.
What if he gets his shit kicked
just
in
like,
by a 14-year-old?
Just like Eddie Hall, the one of the world's strongest men.
Yep.
He did a UFC fight with 2 UFC fighters, and he wrecked their shit.
Yeah.
he
Hear me
literally
out, though.
threw one, and then Cole cocked one of them, and he went night night real quick.
From a woman's point of view, if that was my man, if he gets his ass beat by 14-year-olds, that's an ick.
That's no longer my man.
But if he kicks 14-year-olds' asses, that's also an ick.
That's
because
no
they're-
longer my man.
They're children.
Oh, you think this is a lose-lose for him?
No, 100%.
Like, what
Yeah,
what
but
you
can
doing,
you
John?
imagine-
What you doing?
So many people are gonna watch this because they're gonna be like, "There's no way he's actually fighting children."
I just want to see, like,
And then
little
when they
baby
bring it up
cat
and they
fights,
see him
like-
fighting children, they're gonna be like, "There's no way this is legal." So then they're gonna keep watching to see who wins.
Yeah.
Like it's
It-
Oh,
it's
money-wise,
genius.
Money-wise,
Money-wise,
great.
it's brilliant.
I mean,
I'm questioning his life
he
decision.
can buy a new wife. That's fine.
I mean, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
All right. I have fantastic news here.
Is it Fantastic Four?
No. Because I
Okay.
think that would have been good.
That would have been a good little segue.
I think it's so funny. So
Not funnier than what you just told me. In my
we
book.
know that the Snow White movie came out and it bombed, right?
Ew.
So I don't know who's producing it, but a Snow White horror movie is now on its way.
Are they bringing the same actress since she was so scary in the first one?
Yeah, right? I don't know, but it says the 7 dwarves are less jolly and more murderous in the death of Snow White.
I hope they actually use midgets for that.
From
like,
what I
spite-
see,
They're
In
called short
spite-
people.
Oh, are they?
Little
actually?
people.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Dwarf.
sorry if I actually offended people with that.
I was just giving you a hard time.
I
well,
don't.
It shows little people
Snow White looks terrifying.
terrifying.
It looks
Yeah.
like Megan.
No, she looks like the damn doll Annabelle.
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 I think she looks
yeah,
like
a little
Megan
bit.
because of the scars
Yeah.
in the specific spots.
So that's all I got there.
No.
Oh, that's
No.
right. I forgot his name. So, lions.
Tigers and bears, oh my.
Oh yes.
Period.
So recently,
He might know.
was the NFL draft, and the Lions drafted.
It was their first pick, right?
Yes, their first round pick.
Do you know?
Not off the top of my head.
Boo.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Hold on, give me one sec. Tyleek Williams.
Oh, okay.
He's the offensive tackle. He had it. No,
That didn't sound like his name.
no, that's right. Tyleek Williams. Yeah, that's him. They did an interview with him.
Is he
And
an anime fan?
no, he has 2 cats. And during the interview, the interviewer asked him to grab his cats to show them off in the camera. Well, he could only get one. And the name of the cats are S'mores and Mango. Mango is an orange cat.
S'mores is like a Siamese.
Yeah,
right?
S'mores is a Siamese, and it has giant eyes.
But this was we saw this on TikTok, so all the comments are like, "You bring Mango right now!" Like
We
it's
need
illegal.
Mango.
And there was a video because I went stalking. I wanted to see what Mango looked like.
Sure, because now that's your new favorite football player.
Yeah.
Probably. There were comments that were like, "Oh, the cat guy being on the cat team. That's awesome." I was like, "The Motor City Kitties."
I hate that.
So
Hate that.
before that, her favorite player was Ben Roethlisberger.
Just because he has a funny last name. But
That adds up.
when we were stalking, there was another like interview or something, another angle where he's in this video, and you just see a cat walking through, and Chris goes, "That's Mango!" So I'm looking through the comments to see if anyone else is commenting about it being Mango. Nope, no one actually cared about Mango in that video. But I got excited because I got to see him.
All right, you guys ready?
That is it for all of my news.
Where are you going with this? Popcorn buckets. Is that news?
I
or are
mean,
talking
we
about
we
it
should.
It's going to tie in.
Yeah.
Unless you want the movie thing, the movie list right now.
We'll do that at the end, right before we do the Funkos.
Okay, that works.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Hey, can you...
Yep.
Remove the space. Sorry.
There it
There's
goes.
got to be a way I can put, like, something in there to block that.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
Technology.
All right. So, just alerting everyone now. We are going to be talking about the Thunderbolts. And
Yep.
there will be spoilers because we're not good at not talking about spoilers. We tried once.
How do you talk about the movie without
That's what I'm saying.
spoiling,
We're just
though?
not good at not talking about everything.
Yep.
Major spoilers. If you don't want to find out, you might as well leave.
I mean,
I'll miss you.
don't leave. Just mute us and enjoy our company as we do talk with our hands and
Just
you
see
have
me
no
laugh
idea
every
what's
2
happening.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get to see the cool popcorn bucket.
Yeah. So we got to go see Thunderbolts. Cassie got to see it twice. So
Rating.
Oh,
Oh,
I was gonna say.
I'm so excited.
So we started. I don't know about recently. You guys really dove into it, but like, we started showing off like the little knick-knack things that we buy when we go see it: cups, popcorn buckets. Cassie and Chris
yeah.
snagged some cool stuff for Thunderbolts. If you want to show them off,
so
yes.
I bought a popcorn.
I'm gonna mute you guys and totally mystery science. I mean, just think.
Just turn it down a little.
Make it. I mean, just know that we're talking about something really cool, and then that'll make you enjoy the muted part.
So, I bought a popcorn bucket and cup for myself. That's the video I sent you guys. And you made the joke like, oh, you didn't buy me one?
Yeah.
So after the movie, I went and bought you one. But it was only $20 for it to be filled with popcorn and filled with the drink and like the stuff themselves.
At Cinemark,
Yeah. And so,
that's a lot.
You gotta-
That's cheaper.
don't mind that.
Sorry.
So there's the cup. ASMR.
Sorry.
And then when I went back to go get yours, I was like, can I just get a tin and a cup, please? And he goes, which tin would you like? And I was like, which tin would I like? There's
Did
two.
they have the helmet one?
Hold on. And so I was like, one of each, please. And then like who I was with was like, you are buying more. You already have one because this is the one that me and Chris have. And so I bought myself the other one. So this is for you, though.
These are yours.
Gotcha. Well, thank you.
Yep.
I
And-
love that this is metal compared to the plastic one I got from the other theater.
And then this is the cup, and this is
Oh, they
the
had
tin.
so they had a completely different
Ooh,
cup.
Chris, look
and
at your butt. Your butt
look
is
at that
falling.
donk. Well, our views just went up. Oh.
It's just like tinier pictures of them.
They're more epic. Like,
Oh.
Look at that Red Guardian one. That looks pretty sweet.
And we got the Red Guardian helmet, but we left it at home.
You SOBs.
I'm kidding. I asked for it and they were out. Chris told me to mess with you though.
I would have left. I was the one that showed you guys it. Sam, later.
I'm pretty sure they literally said like, "Oh yeah, we only had like 2 of them." Bro, why are you not stocking up on those?
Yeah, we got with Cinemark, just know we know now.
We gotta
They
go.
drop them like a week ahead of time.
Yep.
So like when a movie starts to come out, no, when a movie is getting ready to drop, we need to go there to see if they have the buckets.
Yeah. Well, that's
'Cause
just so
they
you
had
know. The helmets are only like $15, and then the cups were $7.50.
Yep. But the like, no, is that the tin that goes with
No. It's a completely different tin.
With the what?
The helmet.
The helmet goes on top of.
Oh
a
yeah,
bucket.
and then they also have a different cup, which that cup was really cool. It's kind of like our cups that we have, like those tumblers.
I like these cups.
But they didn't, as far as I know, they didn't have any because they didn't even
I will
offer. It
say-
wasn't put out. It
I
wasn't.
think
anything.
I already said this, but I love the metal tins more than the plastic
Yeah.
bucket.
Well,
Thank you for going a second time. And
my buddy was like, "How many popcorn buckets do you need?" And I said,
who did you
How
go
about
with?
you-
If you didn't go, oh,
I was like, how
you
about
two are still friends.
Mind your biz. Yes.
Why are you
Okay.
puffing at me?
So
I didn't do nothing. You're moving.
I think
This is on you.
it's time to give ourselves
The
you know,
rating.
the rating.
The rating. Super excited.
Wow.
Okay, Robbie. What you thought of it right after the movie versus right now, if it's changed?
It hasn't changed.
Okay.
My statement about it stayed the same as well. Like, so 8 for me.
Okay. That has slightly changed. You said 7.5 at the theater. You
Did I?
said it would have been 8.5 without Bob, but 7.5 with Bob. So it went to 8. Haha.
I averaged it out. But yeah, I give it a solid 8. I mean, I enjoyed the movie. I keep thinking she's like destroying it.
Yeah.
And it's a stupid Velcro. But before I rant, what do you guys?
I'm going to give it an 8.5. That's what I gave it when I walked out. That's what I will continue to give it. Now, going to somebody who has seen it twice.
Yeah.
I would say 8.5 or a 9, to be honest.
Oh, went
Wow.
up for you.
I really enjoyed this movie. The hard part is I don't want to give it like too high of a score because like I don't know, like it's not oh my gosh, it's my favorite movie,
Yeah.
but I really don't know what else they could have done to make me like it more. You know? Except maybe remove Valentina. I know that she was like needed in this story, but F her, I don't like her.
Okay. Now that we got our ratings out, I just have one question.
Yeah.
Since we've already said spoilers, Bob is you're still listening?
Bob is the best.
Okay,
I
but-
already told him all the spoilers the day after.
Okay. Are you talking? But so that's kind of part of my news, which is funny. That was the last bit of
Okay.
news I had.
Yes.
The actor that
We gotta
plays
talk about
Bob,
This is funny. This was going to be part of my news.
Thunderbolts actor wanted the character Bob changed since he just played Bob in Top Gun Maverick.
No way.
He played Bob in
Yeah.
that movie.
He goes, they're like, "What's your call sign?" Or "What's your name, Bob?" No, what's your call sign? Bob.
Bob. Wait, in Beetlejuice, wasn't that other guy named Bob?
Yeah.
Wasn't that his name?
Oh, yeah.
If only he played him too.
Yeah,
this guy
right.
could just be Bob.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
him.
every movie he plays, his
that's-
name is Bob.
They
That
were,
would be
they were messing
awesome.
with him. They're
I
like,
have
"So you
to-
just have to be Bob in whatever you play now." And he goes, "I'm just trying to bring awareness to Bob's everywhere."
I have to ask you the question that Chris asked me on the way home from the movies. Which version of Bob was your favorite? But he gave me 3 options, and then he chose a
there's
totally
3.
different one.
There's 3.
Bob, Robert, or the Void.
It was Bob, Sentry, or the Void.
Yeah.
You said Robert /
I
Sentry.
said Robert.
Sure. I like Bob. Sentry's
You like Bob, but you want to remove him from the movie?
No, I want to
make
move
it
the
better?
void.
You said Bob.
I like. Yeah, I mean, him as the iffy villain in this was not good. Like, the trailer made it look like it was going to be something Avengers worthy a little bit. I'm not saying like that extreme, but like like a Loki, right? Like terrorizing everything. But I mean,
Excuse me.
It's because Sentry is basically Superman in Marvel, and the Void is
he can just never
him.
use his powers. He can just. He is Bob.
But I do enjoy the fact that sorry, spoilers again. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
We don't need to say spoilers.
Okay,
anymore.
we're good. We are good. At the end, being like, you will see like the new Avengers and Bob. So like, what's Bob gonna do? I
He's
just want to
gonna
know
be
what
Bob.
Bob's gonna do.
He's gonna do the dishes.
Yeah.
I could not help but laugh at
He's
that.
gonna make all the new Stan Lee cameos.
Alexi sitting there being like, if Bob would get his shit together, and
Yeah.
Bob's like, I did the dishes for you
He's
guys.
like, I mean, if someone would fly us up there, and he's like, "See, can't use powers because the other guy," but I did the dishes.
I will say, I was so happy with watching it. So like me watching it already and then going again, I'm excited seeing like how things play out. Sorry, Naomi. Hope you don't mind me outing you for like 2 seconds. I guess it's not really outing.
For her drooling
but-
over Bucky the whole movie? Oh.
No, but that's what I said. I have something funny to say. I do have something on that. But
We can out her. She's not here.
when they are like, so no one, when they're in the elevator
No, lay down.
area and they're like, so no one can fly. And then when Bob finds out that he can float and fly, she was like, so someone could fly in their group. And I was like, but he didn't know.
Yeah, he's a complete idiot.
Okay.
Can I say my one part that you'll find this funny?
Sure.
So it's the part where Sentry comes out and he whoops their ass.
In the tower?
Yeah, and Bucky tries to be the good guy there, and then he gets slapped with his own arm. I lean over and said, so Chris told me to tell you that Bucky gets bitch slapped with his own hand or something, and she lost it. She started laughing. And I'm like, the people next to me probably hate me, but I had to.
Okay. So your favorite is Bob.
What?
Your favorite is Bob.
Character?
No,
Oh,
like
version of Century or
Yeah,
whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I asked that question. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
How do we get here?
You went full rant.
I'm so sorry.
Mine's the meth out sign spinning chicken.
What's funny is the first time I was like, I knew he was on meth at one point, but I was like, what are you talking about, Chris? And he's like, the part where he slaps Alexi,
fights him
and then
with a
he's like,
sign.
I was on
Yeah,
meth.
he goes, if you hit me with that sign one more time, BAM! He goes, I'm sorry, I was on a lot of meth.
But then, like, watching it with Naomi, I said the same thing about Chris liking that version of him.
Yeah.
And she's like, he was on meth at one point? I was like, I'm glad to see it wasn't just me.
He screams it.
I know.
I know. And, like, even when he mentioned it when John Walker does his whole, like, we won back-to-back
Yeah.
championships, and
my God.
he mentions there that he was the meth sign spinning chicken. I didn't catch that the first time either. I was like, gosh dang it, Chris, stop paying attention to the details.
Okay. I just have one thing. Can we talk about Taskmaster just getting offed in like
R.I.P.
the very beginning?
Yeah.
How much money do you think she made though for that?
Oh, a shit ton.
She showed her face one time. She said one line, and then
Gone.
But do you know why that happened?
no.
Do you also know?
Tell
So,
us, Robbie.
I don't like that he just said it like that.
because no one liked what they did to that character.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was a male role, and like he is. It was a male role. They changed it to female because they did it in the Black Widow verse.
Yeah.
Like her little storyline that was going on.
So that's why she got offed as quick as she did?
No one liked her. Like that movie, it didn't get shunned for it, but like that got so much backlash. But that was also the beginning of like things changing.
Yeah.
To me, though, that's silly because with her having a mask on 90% of the time, why does it matter if she's male versus female?
Because the character changed. It's not actually Taskmaster.
It's
That's not how.
Taskmaster
Like that's not how. He has nothing to do with the widows.
Oh,
It's like they changed not only the character but
I mean,
the story for it.
they change things all the time, though. I'm not invested in the comics, so like I don't personally care. I think it was a cool way how they incorporated it.
Really excited about the comics for Wanda, but not in the comics.
That's only because the TVA comics are actually directly correlated to the MCU.
It was also just because it proved you wrong, and I was super excited about that. But
Stay. No.
so
No. No.
we can talk after the fact. I want to know more about like Taskmaster
Yeah.
in general, like the history.
It was just.
but
It was just.
because if you think about it, like Silver Surfer now is female, like
But there's
there,
multiple. Of those.
yeah, there's multiple Silver Surfers.
okay.
Like that. That's a thing.
But do we have like a live action Taskmaster?
She was the first one.
This was the first one, and they changed it, and that's why people are pissed off.
Yeah.
Also, like I said,
Who's
this was
pissed
also
off though? Is it all men?
no.
I can see it being men.
No, like
like
it was.
it's just the general
it was-
public.
This was also, like I said, in the beginning of when like Marvel was testing things out.
But has Marvel really changed a character that much, or was this the first character that they just said, you know what, F the comics, F the history, we're doing what we want with it?
I mean, I would say it's probably one of the first. I don't think they have like done it to like that extent.
Because as far as I know, like Sentry, they changed details.
Yeah, they changed like backstory basically.
Well, like so, Taskmaster
entirely
isn't
backstory,
even
but-
like involved in what just happened. Taskmaster is a Spider-Man villain, so like you even took
Oh.
him out of the universe that he was
Yeah.
in and dropped him in something completely random.
Why did they do that? Just to like
Because-
have Taskmaster? Or was it because they needed a villain for Black Widow?
They kind of made it look like they put Black Widow up against the Avengers to an extent because she had the shield and other
Yeah.
things, and they made it in the movie. They like talked about how she has Cap shield and Black Panther's thing, and like it's all mirrored.
Yeah.
And so they wanted to give her competition.
yeah.
But like she doesn't. They chose a villain. They chose that because Black Widow doesn't have like any type of villain arc or villain people. Like it's just
she's
she's
a spy.
teammate. Yeah, she's a character. She's not.
So did they do Black Widow as a movie just to bring in Yelena and
Yeah.
Yes.
Red Guardian?
Yes.
They
Gotcha.
did the Black Widow movie to bring in Red Guardian, and they're gonna. I'm
Sorry, it's
assuming
me.
at some point they're gonna call her White Widow.
Yeah, that is her.
I was gonna say, isn't that
that's her name.
So she's gonna get the white suit again?
Maybe
with that donk.
Yeah.
With that vest that has all the pockets and you can just store so many things. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, don't be hating.
I never said I was hating.
Although in Thunderbolts she looked like she was stressing. She was
Yeah.
not as hot as she portrayed.
I did enjoy
keep
Valentina being like, wow, you look like shit. And then she was like, how about you F off?
Yeah.
Without saying that.
I heard that prior to release, they had to refilm a lot of scenes because they had Taskmaster going through a lot of the movie
Yeah, they took her out.
and then just
Dang.
took her out.
Yeah. I have a question though. Like I had this discussion slightly with Chris and I'm still really confused about it. Sorry people. So they're the new Avengers and
They're not.
Hold on. Currently,
they're the new Avengers.
Okay.
Let's talk about our Instagram post, like what they posted on there for the post-credit stuff.
Yeah.
But so where was I going? They do in the second post-credit scene when they say like Sam Wilson's copywriting it, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And Alexi is just like, because we're the new Avengers
Avengers. With
and
a
whatever.
Z.
But why? Are we going to get an explanation what happened between Bucky and Sam? Because why are they like now on opposite ends? Why are they now? Why
Because
is Sam
he's
Wilson
working
like
with
refusing
people
to work
that-
with them?
He's working with killers and criminals.
I mean, he's kind of a killer and criminal
100%.
himself.
But he's
doing it for justice, not
also
because
did
he was
his
hired
time.
to.
Like Bucky went away, and also, like he went through everything that these people just haven't
Yeah.
even started yet.
I'm confused because Bucky literally, like, was a bad guy. Not intentional, but, like, was a bad guy. Went to Wakanda, came back, is a good guy, is a congressman. And then all of a sudden, it's like Sam's calling him and talking to him. But now he's like, nope, not working with you. Like, we're not
He
going to
didn't
have any
cut him
involvement.
off.
I know, but he's saying, like, he's not going to work with him and his group.
He just said no, it was more of Sam's not accepting them as the new Avengers.
Yeah, I'm sure Sam would love to have Bucky on the new Avengers.
100%.
But
So-
he doesn't want the other people
He also
because
doesn't.
then,
Well,
'Cause they
he hasn't
haven't
met the
had-
other crew
Yeah.
besides Walker. Like,
Who's
Yeah.
going to be the new Avengers with Wilson? Do you guys know? Is it
Yeah,
going to be like
they
Kate Bishop?
well,
No,
they
because that's
cha-
the Young Avengers,
Yeah.
right?
they've changed so much with like the group like people, because the Thunderbolts in this movie isn't fully the original Thunderbolts within the comics.
True.
Okay.
So
Sit.
things
Good boy.
like members of groups have changed. So we could get Kate Bishop within the new Avengers. Probably, I hope not.
I'm just confused.
I feel like she's
I don't
still
know.
too inexperienced. Maybe after season 2.
Is it going to be like Black Panther, the new Black Panther?
Yeah, probably.
Shuri.
Falcon. Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon's gonna be there.
Captain America.
Yep.
But I don't know who else would be there because, like, is this woman from the Captain America movie supposed to be like the new Black Widow of the Avengers that Sam's building?
they're talking about the Israeli character.
The
What was
small
her
woman.
name?
Oh, the one that was
Yes.
that
a previous
used
Black Widow.
Yes.
a previous Black Widow. No,
yeah.
I don't think she has
Oh, what was her
any
name?
not
type
gonna be
of.
back?
I don't think she's gonna have any type of major role.
Because you still have Thor and you have Hulk. Are they going to be Avengers still?
Hulk, I think they're doing Planet Hulk and leaving him be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thor, I think, is gonna do.
And he's supposed to have his epic send off or whatever.
I think Thor's going to be kind of like what Captain Marvel became, like a space defender, where he's not going to just be Earth-based. I think he's going to be going around, because Asgard's gone now. So, like, I think he's just going to be going around and defending whatever.
And then how do they wrap it in with Fantastic Four? Where does Fantastic Four fit in this?
So, Fantastic Four, they're changing a little bit of the origin stuff, because, like, when they go to space, they're supposed to be, in the original, or in the movie at least, they were exploring space and testing stuff out, and they got smoked by this cosmic wave
Okay.
that interacted with their, the thing that they were in, like their ship.
Okay.
And then, like, certain things reacted. That's how Doom got his powers. Because part of that is, like, the shields and stuff from the ship. Like, and then some of them were the things that they brought to mess with on the ship. In this, it sounds like they went out to and messed with space itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they traveled to a different thing, they got affected. Or maybe what we see at the end, because it already has the Fantastic Four on there.
Yep.
So maybe that's when, like, they leave to get help for Galactus.
Yeah.
So
Possibly.
is that their way of, like, are we not going...
Or
'cause
Doom. Like,
obviously,
maybe
I
they
know
bring them to Doom.
Fantastic Four is its own movie that's going to be out
Yeah.
next.
It looks so
but,
good.
like, is it going to be realistically, we're not going to see them interacting with the non-new Avengers until Doomsday?
I think we'll get blips. Like, I think
Yeah.
things will start being affected. Like, maybe, like, little space, like, they already put them in the end credit of, like, Thunderbolts. We are, like, we still have multiple movies, don't we, until
That's
Doomsday?
what, hear me out.
Not as many as you think.
We have,
Marvel does
like, two,
really good
right?
with those post-credit
so.
scenes because it makes you just, like, wonder about what
Yeah.
direction are they going in.
I'm telling you, I told Cassie as soon as we walked out of that theater, they're taking Doom to the MCU.
Yeah, because he's a Fantastic Four villain, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to find a way to bring X-Men somehow, some way into MCU as well.
Well, they got to do a lot because like Gambit's in that one world, like the Waste World or whatever it's called. Like so, like
How are they gonna multiverse?
well, I
They're
think
just gonna
I think Reed Richards. I think he truly messes up. Like he's trying to do something and he
So-
pulls stuff to them.
Particle collider.
Do you think that they're going to say like he's the reason for the multiverse? Then all the multiversal correlation not combination. What's the word I want? But like interactions.
I wouldn't say that because we have seen multiple reasons why we have the multiverse due to like Wanda, America Chavez, Doctor Strange, all of them. They have. That's funny. All of them are in the same movie. But we have like reasons to have multiple multiverses within that.
Yeah.
And honestly, it all started with in Endgame with Doctor Strange looking through all of the multiverses for solutions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next that was in Infinity War, and then Endgame they go to a different universe where and they get the stones from a different universe and then bring it back.
No, they go back in time.
Yeah.
Same shit.
So you were right the first time.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
They travel time because of like they travel back in time and they take the stones out at specific points and then they go because Captain America goes back in time or whatever to
puts them back.
There's so much to connect with Marvel right now. Like I like Marvel, but it also stresses me out how vast, like how many ways they can go, and you have to find out who's important for this villain versus who's important for like this direction, or these people are introduced in this movie but they're just gonna go for TV shows for the future.
It's weird
Holy
to think that like
bejeebers.
we're getting to an Avengers. We're like this team that we're getting set up now. There's no super human. Like we have really
Alexei.
messed up super soldiers, but like,
But what about Captain Marvel?
She's not around. She's
not gonna come back.
I don't know.
Think about it this way, Cassie. There's only one person that can contact her.
And it's me.
When was the last time we saw him?
Yeah, Nick Fury.
So
Well, not true because Tony and them have the communicator.
And Tony's dead.
Right. Well, the building got blown up too.
He said
there's
and
no
them.
communicator anymore.
Yeah.
So no one can call her. Oh no. Because I was gonna say Black Widow can, but
So
she's dead.
Yep.
The rumored second release of Cast has Nick Fury and Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but
for Doomsday.
Did you see that it's not the Nick Fury that you're expecting?
It said Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, did it?
And Brie Larson.
They're talking about James Dean Morgan being a multiverse Nick Fury.
Really?
That's terrible.
Oh, he'd kill it.
I know, but that's terrible.
He's comic accurate. Like he has the look and stuff. He can do the eye patch. So like I'd be for it. If it's a multiverse thing, it's gonna end after Doomsday anyway,
Yeah,
or at least Secret Wars.
Yeah, Secret probably.
It is
Secret Wars.
downpouring outside.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
it is. So
Can
all
we
in all-
talk about the fact that after 14 months, John Walker still has a taco shield?
yeah,
Because he literally says, like, I wish he would get his powers so that way he can fix my shield. And that's what
That was before
that was
the end
before,
credit, yeah.
but like he was also
He's
implying,
like, well, I got a shield. It's
Yeah.
a crappy shield. Okay,
Yeah.
Bucky. Like, just
dude.
still taco? Like, it's not even vibranium.
you're telling me John Walker can't bend that shield back himself?
That's what
or
I'm saying.
Bucky?
That's what I'm saying.
John Walker is a dick, though.
There's no way that's another vibranium shield.
No, hell no way. All I'm saying is that there's 3 characters in there that all have 3 different super serums.
I love that they
John.
talk about it.
Technically-
Like, so what serum did you get?
Technically
I don't
4
know.
if you count
Hydra?
Sentry.
Oh, fancy. Like, didn't know that was a good thing. I was kidnapped and
when he
brutalized.
said like the regular one or whatever.
That's funny.
And then Alexei being like, I got the Soviet Union recreation.
Yeah, I got the Russian version.
Yeah.
Um,
The part where he was like, do you like the helmet? And Yelena's like, your hat? He's like,
Your hat.
helmet. Like, is
yeah,
it
it's
cool?
cool. Well, yeah, it's cool. I
she's
mean,
like,
as
"Do
long
you
as you
like
like it. Yeah.
I loved the fact that anytime John Walker tried to like hype himself up, both Ava and Yelena are
I'm
like,
surprised she got such a big role.
Yeah.
Like
Ghost?
for being just like a nothing in Ant-Man 2. Like for her getting her own time to shine a little bit.
yeah.
But they
did it very well.
They explain her power more in this than they did in
Yeah.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
I feel like they did
No one
well.
knew that she could only do that for a minute. And like
That's
in
pushing it,
Ant-Man
though.
and Wasp, she definitely went longer than that.
Yeah.
So like, but she didn't have it under control.
Yeah.
In this, I'm pretty sure she goes longer than that. But I do have one complaint about this movie. So,
Love it. Let me hear it. What is it?
got you.
Let's go.
Not
Mel-
enough, Bob.
Period. No. Mel, Valentina's assistant chick.
Yeah.
She calls Bucky and
Twice.
says,
3
but
times.
it's the second time or whatever.
Yeah.
She calls him and says, the press is coming tomorrow. I need you to bring whoever, whenever, type deal.
Yeah, and he's out in BFE.
No, Robert didn't even really know how to use his power. Bucky and his team come that same day, and Bob is now Sentry and knows how to do everything.
And the press is there at the end.
Yeah, so it might have been the next day or whatever, but still, like,
Well,
you're
they were
telling
in
me
BFE, so it might have taken them.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
that timeline doesn't. But like, it's the fact that he didn't even know he really had these powers, and all of a sudden he
He's
knows how
mastered
to
them.
like help block for Valentina. He knows how to do the thing with the bullets. He can sit there and like do his little wavelength, stopping people from touching him. He's like crushing them all, sending them out. Like,
Yeah.
you learned all that in a day, bro. You
And
could
he
barely
could
make that
fight.
water move.
He could keep up with the trained Widow Fighter
Yeah.
and Bucky being what he like the Winter Soldier. I can get that. I would have liked if they were to do that.
Yeah.
Him be messy with it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like go to hit and like he's he can't keep up, but obviously he's not getting hurt.
Yeah.
But like he's fumbling the bag. Like he can't keep up with Yelena, Winter Soldier, even Walker, like being an army brat.
Yep.
Like they made him because in Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier he was more like boxy, punchy Walker.
Yeah.
Like this,
Yeah.
they made him look more.
It's because he was depressed. He was too much in his head to do anything.
Yeah, when he bent the shield and then like Walker just took an
up.
L, like I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, bro, drop the shield.
He was
Yeah.
holding it and
Bro.
he like turns it and then twists it and he goes, waits to be punched.
Captain America
Listen.
or Chris Evans. Nope. What's his name?
Sam Wilson?
Nope. His character.
Chris Evans, Captain America,
Yeah,
U.S. agent.
Whoa.
What
Chris-
are you talking?
What is Captain America's?
Steve Rogers?
Steve Rogers.
There we
thank
go.
you.
I'm like, what are you
I
talking
was
about?
like, I'm trying to figure out.
You weren't given
If
a good
his shield went
explanation.
away, he's like, fine.
He's
I can do
boxing.
this all day and like
Yeah.
go in it. Walker had that shield bent, and it's like what do I do?
Yeah.
The shield's
Oh,
all
yeah.
I got.
Yeah, all I'm saying is his shield was bent and it was bent around his arm.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that thing's so much more stronger now because it's more aerodynamic.
Dude,
The other thing is, Bob
Red Guardian did better.
literally the day before, same day, whatever, when he wakes up and is with Valentina, he's literally like, where's Yelena? Like, how is she? Where is she? And she didn't even say anything to him right then and there. Obviously, it's not showing like the behind the scenes. But his personality change. He is now confident. He now is like, you don't know me. I don't know you. Like,
Because-
we don't have that relationship
He
anymore.
got, he got a god complex.
But he ditched literally everything about himself the minute he became Sentry. And I don't know if it's because of like,
I think it's a split personality thing.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
I
maybe.
think I truly think he has 3. I think because he said I wake up and some days I feel
Yep.
fantastic, and then some days, I don't remember.
Well, he can't be Sentry without the Void,
Yep. So,
but he can be Bob without the other two.
Exactly. So he might have 3 personalities at that point.
That's what I
There's
just
gotta,
struggled with.
It has to be.
It's-
Because he wouldn't have. He let Yelena get all the way to him in the Void, and you saw what happened when he was like, "I'm ready to go," and the Void fought back. So he held him back long enough for her to get to him.
Yeah.
And then, first of all, for him to be that powerful and him lose to himself like that, like the Void and Bob battle thing, I hated that.
Really?
I wanted...
It's because the Void wanted Bob to kick his ass, to
absorb him.
Yeah,
he wanted to full take over his mind.
Yeah.
So that means if he would have succeeded,
There would have been no
able
Bob,
to.
Sentry, nothing. It would have been
Okay.
pure Void.
Just the Void.
He would have been
Also,
gone,
that
basically.
power thing, it would have been cooler not knowing, not knowing what the little hints and stuff. I feel like that was scarier than Yelena just going through and then breaking through, because at that point, so I can just leave.
I will say it was
it's not scary anymore.
It was super cheesy that the Void sends them away, they're pinned down, unable to
Red
move,
Guardian's just like,
and then he suddenly just gets enough strength to push forward to let her out, and
Still
then she gets to
choking, by the
them.
way.
Yeah. And then all of them magically get this random ass strength, all break out with no help.
That didn't happen until after Yelena grabbed him, and he started winning. He started, it was, you're not alone, and then it started turning.
So it
and then
probably
they had
lessened.
he was losing grip.
I got you. Perfect example.
It just was funny.
Perfect example. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the final episode when it's Aang versus Ozai, and they got the whole light flash thing, and Aang's he's got half of an eyeball left, but he has enough strength, and once he starts gaining, it's like a bam, Aang just wins.
I don't remember that, so
No,
I'm sorry.
No, we're not eating my finger.
But even though those were my complaints, I still really liked the movie.
Yeah. Okay. Big question. We've now had 2 official Marvel movies since Endgame.
Yes.
As far as a reboot for the next phase.
yeah,
Do we think, one, I guess I'll do 2 questions.
So-
Thunderbolts or Captain America?
Are you not including Doctor Strange and Black Panther 2 and
No.
Black Widow and all that?
No, they are
You're
just...
saying collaborative movies?
They're closing doors with those, in my
Yeah.
opinion. They're wrapping things up.
But they're not. They're
Black Panther
making-
2 actually opened a door to another thing.
Sure, with Namor and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And Doctor Strange.
If we don't ever see America Chavez again, we
She's rumored to be in
won't.
Doomsday as well.
Is she?
Yes.
Rumored?
That list that I had, I'm saying they're rumored.
Okay.
But
I'm just saying... I personally don't count those 2 as
Okay.
rebooting the next phase.
Okay.
Because it just, when they did Captain America and stuff, it felt like we're now getting our solo stuff to rebuild the Avengers.
Yeah.
okay.
Rather than they already exist in there. This is the next step. We're getting new people taking over the big roles, and that's where we're going. Do you take Thunderbolts over Captain America?
Yes. For which movie I liked more?
Yes.
Yes.
I would take Thunderbolts over Captain America, but it's very close. I feel like I liked Captain America a lot.
It just had more hiccups, I feel like.
Yeah.
It had more things, more complaints.
Yeah, and the complaints that most people have, I wouldn't agree with.
Yeah, I mean,
But it had the
they
small
review bombed that
things
movie
yeah.
way too hard. It
Yeah.
wasn't as bad as, and I went in there,
Expecting the
serum.
worst.
yeah, and I walked out,
Relatively happy.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
fine with that movie. Do we think this
think
has a
it's-
better base now of where Marvel's coming back? They're, I wouldn't
wouldn't-
say they bounced back.
Yeah, I
but,
wouldn't say
do you think
they're back, but
Yeah.
I'm saying they're on their way.
they're on the right track for
Yes.
not being where we have been with
Correct.
the shows and stuff?
I think it's making me still excited to watch the new shows. Because, like, I don't know if I'd be like, oh, Marvel's back, baby.
Yeah.
Like, Marvel's on their way. Like, we're getting...
It's too soon. Too soon.
I can't say that this really compares to how people felt about Infinity War Endgame and, like, that lead up. But it's still keeping people excited and still keeping people... or giving people hope. And I like that about it. I think they're good individual movies. I'm interested to see where they take it as, like, the end game of this.
So we got Fantastic Four,
Brand New Day and Doomsday.
Well, Brand New Day comes out after Doomsday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got Fantastic Four. Is that it? And then Doomsday. So we have one more Marvel movie to, like, hope that things are still going well before we get the big bang.
Yep.
I think so.
That is...
I keep seeing a
so
lot of
fast.
things about it. Marvel just dropped this movie, like, out of nowhere. It had, like, no promotional, like...
Doomsday?
Nope.
Like, no promotional views after it was announced. Like, it was just... They just dropped it out of nowhere. It was supposed to go into theaters 2 days ago, but it never did.
Oh, the Kang Dynasty.
Yeah.
His favorite joke right now.
It really is.
Well, didn't they bring him back? And they're...
It's supposed to be a
rumored.
quick thing.
Another rumor.
All I'm saying is that this whole, like, Avenger movies with, like, the Infinity Stones and everything, it would not have happened. Like, the colors and everything would not have happened if King Dynasty was a thing. Because it was blue.
True.
Yeah.
So I don't think they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Well, what's the...
The Soul Stone, I think, is blue.
I thought... Isn't the Soul Stone yellow? Isn't that what Vision has?
No, that's the Mind Stone.
That is the Mind Stone. So that's yellow.
Yes.
We're
not going to go through the stones.
Yeah, I can't remember. That's weird. So we have one more movie, and then we already got to an Avengers movie. That's
We don't even
insane.
have the Avengers yet.
Yeah. It's not, yeah.
To be fair, we didn't fully have the Avengers yet in the first Avengers movie.
I mean,
We had them, but...
like Brave New World?
Brave New World.
Months ago?
Yeah, I'd say
Well,
probably about 6-7 months ago.
That's wild that it's been that
I don't
long.
think it's been that long.
Was it? How close was it to Christmas?
Fairly close.
Before or after?
Probably after.
Was it January?
It might. Yeah, I think it was January. So 5 months ago.
You looking it up?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like it's been that long. Where I'm going to with this is we have Captain America Brave New World.
Yep.
Let's just say it was released this year.
Yep.
Boom. We have Thunderbolts released.
Came out February 14th.
Okay, so February of this year, May of this year, and then we have Fantastic Four coming out in July of this year. But then you're telling me we're not going to get another movie until 2026, which is next year, but still.
Yep, July 25th for Fantastic Four.
I feel like it's confusing to have 3 big movies in the first half of the year and then not have anything for another year after that. Because I'm pretty sure Doctor Doom is like summer of next year.
I think you're right.
I feel like we're missing something.
There
like they're
are
either
2
gonna
Marvel movies scheduled to be released before Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Captain America New World Order.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about that one. That's where he starts doing the Avengers. It
Okay.
takes
and then
place.
Fantastic Four. First Steps.
Yes.
That's this one
Yeah.
coming up in July.
The New World Order is what takes place between the end credit scene of Thunderbolts and
I was going to say, because that's going to make no sense just jumping straight into Doomsday. You're not getting the collaboration of all of those different... Are we getting a new X-Men show or movie that will tie them into Doomsday?
No,
or
it's
we
because
just
it's
have to
the
accept
old
it?
X-Men. It's the original
There's
X-Men.
not even a release date for New World Order.
Really?
When I search for it, it says Brave New World. So did they get
canceled?
Or
Hopefully
did the
not.
name get revamped and we got like New World Order is actually Brave New World? So we got our 2 movies until May of next year
Oh, it's May of next year.
for Doomsday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember when it came out. That just seems like between July and May to have nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I searched movies. We might be having shows.
I hope so. But season 2 of Hawkeye is not coming out. Agatha
Yeah.
all along is not related to Doomsday, as far as we are aware. They're not doing a second season of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Loki 2, I don't think we're getting a Loki 3. So what shows would we be getting between now and then?
I'm searching. Marvel, Avengers, Doomsday.
Me asking all the important questions.
Yeah.
Nothing? I wonder if they're just going to drop something. Be like, surprise, shutties. When does Superman get released?
July.
Also July? July is going to be a big month for movies.
Yeah, that's where the fans are going to split right there. Because a lot of people are either going to go see one or they're going to go see the other.
So
we had the one image of all the layout for Phase 2.
yeah. So I told Chris while we were at the movies, like us 3 were at the movies, they did not show Superman, a trailer for Superman. And I was
Cinemark?
wondering, no, at MJR.
At MJR. They didn't show any DC
Oh yeah.
previews.
And so I was like, is that a not copyright, but like, is that an issue because it's a Marvel movie? But then at Cinemark, they showed the Superman trailer. So I'm like, now I'm confused. Maybe MJR just didn't do it.
Yeah.
But
maybe Marvel
maybe
has a
for
contract with MJR.
Either that or it was
something.
just for that one specific, like
Yeah.
the Laser Ultra version.
oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Like-
because they're probably showing a lot of previews for
Dude,
Laser Ultra
if they offer
movies.
that, if they offer Superman in that,
I'm not going to lie. Like, no offense, I've never really been interested in the DC movies. These movies coming out have made me so intrigued. I'm
Good.
so excited for Superman.
I can't wait to finally talk about DC on
Well,
this podcast.
all I'm saying is there are a couple DC movies that you need to watch.
Great segue.
I
I
forgot
will
we
say
had that.
Batman movies though, like I know you love them.
It's fine. You
What
won't
has-
let, you might not let you saw the Batman. I can't
Robert
remember.
Pattinson.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if they don't continue with that and they do the Batman Brave and the Bold, that's Batman and Robin. So
Okay.
that might, and it's going to be more like comic accurate and like more show like not as dark. So it might pull you that way.
Because the Batman and the Joker are like the 2 biggest DC movies that I'm aware of right now that have come out in the recent years, and I don't care for either of them.
Ouch.
She's got to
sorry.
see. She's got to watch the Dark Knight trilogy.
I am excited.
It's on here.
Okay. So what Chris
How many
has,
are on here?
250.
We're not reading all these.
No.
I'm not reading them off.
Okay.
So like the anime poster that we announced a few weeks ago, how we have to watch those anime so we can give reviews on them. We have to watch at least 50% of the show. I found a top 250 movie list because I constantly get made fun of for not watching movies.
Because she doesn't watch them.
And so, like, some of the biggest ones were like
Die Hard.
Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the Rings.
Batman The Dark Knight.
Pulp
There's-
Fiction, Shawshank Redemption, all of a lot of older movies. But they're-
classics.
exactly. they're-
Shawshank is so incredibly good.
Yes, it is.
It's a jailbreak movie.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm excited because then maybe people won't judge my opinions as much because they'll be like, well, now she's seasoned. But it's a big
Jimmy.
list.
Yeah.
And they have, like, if there are
There's a
some
couple.
major ones that have
We have to fit
movies
this in
1, 2, and
with-
3.
Oh, The Help. Where's the Vaz, the original?
I've seen that.
Guardians, The Untouchables.
They have it broken down in action, adventure, comedy, crime,
The
drama,
Green Mile.
fantasy, historical,
Great
horror,
movie, but it's a long movie.
mystery, romance,
Oh, you're reading
saga,
the top. I was like, how do you
satire,
know this?
science fiction, thriller, and western. So stay tuned if I make it through this list.
Oh, yeah.
This is. I feel like this is more for Fargo. Oh God.
This is definitely
It's more for Cassie.
most definitely. I've seen
What?
a lot of these. Aliens 1, 2, and 3.
I was hoping you guys would get screwed too on this, though.
No.
No, I've seen so many.
Are you kidding me?
Logan the Wolverine.
Joker's
Look,
on
you
here.
You can. How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and 3.
Hey,
Check.
we can cross that off.
I think I've watched all 3.
You better have.
Um,
Princess Bride,
I've seen that.
Rush, King Kong.
There's a lot of old movies in
Yeah,
this.
I feel like some of the.
The Departed,
Just scared. I thought he knocked over a pop.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan.
I feel like some of these, like this is King Kong from 1933.
Yeah,
I feel like if you just watch the current King Kong, we'll allow it.
maybe.
Thank you.
1933, bro.
Yeah, make her watch that shit.
Hey, no. Buzz off.
Robbie just doesn't want to watch it.
What?
If there's a modern version of the movie, I think I should be able to watch it to cross it off the list.
I'll give it
depends.
to a certain. Yeah, to a
Yeah,
certain
it depends
extent.
on the movie. I would give you King Kong, or the
Like if there's any Godzillas on there, like watch
yeah,
the
we'll,
current
we'll
one.
give you
like,
the newer Godzillas and stuff like that.
But like I would, yeah, stuff like that. I'll give it to you. But like you're definitely watching Shawshank. That movie is phenomenal. Green Mile is great. It's long, but it's great.
I'm pretty sure Pearl Harbor is on that.
That's a long movie.
I know. I'm watching 50% of it and then turning it off.
Oh,
Oh.
There's a lot on there.
okay.
We have 100 animes and now 250 shows.
It's going to be a while. But
Okay.
the last bit is I got Chris mystery boxes.
Oh, you did cut it open.
So Robbie's usually the one that has the fun stuff to go through. Today it's us, but we all get to.
You want to tell them the bad news?
So I ordered these. I told Chris I get my money's worth no matter what. It says Chase, Grail, or Signature. And he said, "Are you sure it didn't say chance of?" And I said, "I'm telling you, it didn't say chance of. It said those 3 things." I pulled it back up, and it said chance of.
But here's the
and
thing.
I'm very upset over
Oh,
it.
here's the thing. If that's like the one I thought, there's like 32 in there, right?
No. I got 4
3 per
only
box.
12.
Oh, these are not what I thought they were.
So they were anime mystery boxes, chance of chase, 3 of them for $50.
Gotcha. I thought you
Mind
did.
your biz, if people do the math.
Did you say mind your biz?
Yeah.
I thought you did because they offer a mystery Funko Pop box and it's 32 pops.
Yeah, those are the non-mint ones.
Yeah,
Could be slightly
but like the breakdown for the price of that, like you walk away. That's what I thought
Yeah.
you got. Sam, you're not eating a knife, bro.
So,
Fun fact on your knife, the tip broke off.
Yeah, but still sharp,
Yeah, sharp enough.
just
But-
like this one.
hopefully we have some good ones. And
You want to tell them about the one box?
so I panicked. I was just like, I need to open one. I was so mad that I was like, I need to open them all. And Chris is like, absolutely not. I gave you 1 box. So I was going to play it off that we hadn't opened it at all, but he outed me. So can you help?
It's already open.
So we got
Okay.
Todoroki,
The chase.
Oh, you got the chase.
Glow Chase, right?
Yep.
And then we have Tengen.
Well, that's a newer one.
This one is for people that
Oh.
aren't me because I have not watched it.
That was a knife.
Oh,
We don't have our pop
Yeah.
camera anymore.
and then Vash with Kuroniko
Oh, from Trigun.
from Trigun.
Oh, you got the Crunchyroll sticker on that one.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
So that's his one box. Not a bad box. It just like it was more disappointment of my lack of reading, to be honest.
Do you?
Yes. It's chance of Chase, Grail,
Do you
or
want to hand me
Signatures.
one of the mic mounts and I'll just do this and help her out?
Well, I was gonna give you a box.
I can
Oh.
I can hold it if need.
Maybe if I can get any out of here.
So we each get a box to open on camera. So
Do I get to keep these?
No.
I will consider swapping, trading.
Depending on what you got.
I said consider for a reason. Oh, you're smart and cut away from you. Nice. I have yet to learn that. Can someone? I'm not trusted.
I'm not trusted. Oh.
Hey, quiet down over there.
Anything good? Am I gonna be sad?
There's 2 One Piece.
Are they signed?
No, stop looking. Wait a second.
Okay. Sorry.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah,
I'll wait
Robbie
until
can
you-
go
Yes.
first.
Well, I'll wait
Go
until.
ahead, Robbie.
No, I'll wait till you're done.
Sammy's
then
like,
you can
"What's
sit down."
happening? What's
Yeah,
happening?"
he's like, all these boxes. Where are we going? Am I moving again?
Oh, did you turn off your mic so you couldn't hear that?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Robbie, you go first.
Okay. You got Gojo.
Gojo.
But he's doing
Hey,
his hollow purple, which is cool.
Yes.
what's the sticker on that?
the chalice?
Chalice.
Oh, does it just say
Yeah,
chalice on it?
It's the chalice collectibles like sticker.
This is. We need to figure this out.
Yeah, we're gonna get another
We didn't
mic.
think that one
Literally
through.
just point it straight down on the table.
Okay. You got Law.
Okay, the OG law. I'll
OG
take
Law.
it. Woo!
Oh god, that's just so far
Woo.
away.
There it is.
So what I'm hearing
You
is
also
this
have
box
Storm.
I lost my
Storm.
money on.
You got.
Buggy.
Not one of them was a Chase Grail or
you-
signed. We already have that.
Yeah, but you can have that
It's
signed
not-
by the
it's not your
live
fault.
action voice actor.
I'm just mad about it. Oh,
Hold on.
that's for Chris. Okay. So another one, because I'm pretty sure we
Another
have
one.
this one already. It's
Jack.
Oh, wait.
from Black
Oh,
Clover.
I thought.
You thought it was the one with the sticker?
Yeah.
Then we have
Probably.
Mihawk.
Mihawk.
I like the Mihawk
Which
pop.
I genuinely don't know if we
We
have that
do.
one.
You do.
Oh, we do? Not signed. We might have this already. I don't think we do, though. I'm sorry. Golden Frieza.
Oh, that's the new one that came out. That's a cool one.
Oh yeah, this is one from Chalice.
So you're
that
telling
would
me
make sense.
I double lost my money with these
What?
wonderful.
This is a win. You don't have this one.
It's a win because I don't have it, but I'm not getting my money back.
Oh my god.
If
we
these
don't
are
buy
worth-
we don't buy pops to get our money back.
I do.
Well, you're in the wrong biz.
I spent $40 extra on express shipping for this shit. So on top of spending $50 per box, I'm pissed. Go on. Sorry. Crash out on the podcast. Can you have good luck, please, for the love of goodness?
Okay.
We didn't get good things because I ordered it. I had bad luck.
You got a glow chase?
I'm pretty sure we already had it.
I don't know
So-
that you have.
Dang. You know what? Here, hold that there.
Holding.
Thank you. So we have One Piece.
At least we got a bunch of One Piece.
Sanji's
Oh.
sister.
With a cool sticker on it.
Yeah, it's come.
I think that is the actual con sticker, not the.
We'll find out.
I don't know if that's the shared sticker. Or
We
not.
can scan it after.
Yep.
I have one over there.
We also have another Vash
Oh.
with the cat.
She's gonna bop you with the mic.
Yep.
It's not his
sorry.
fault.
So I'm terrible. There you go. There's that
And
one.
then we have a Bleach Ichigo Kurosaki.
Another Trigon.
It is Cassie's favorite form of him. It is not signed though.
I don't care. That's my. I've been looking for that pop.
So it's a win.
One out of 12.
We'll just leave this one here.
Whoa!
Just kidding.
You almost got smacked.
Remember that one time I mentioned
At
how
band camp?
Bucky
Oh.
got bitch slapped with his own hand? That'll be you.
So
Okay. Not happy, but not entirely
Parker just
mad.
messaged me and goes, "You can't say to watch and listen, you guys, when you put spoilers in the title." My bad. Watch anyway.
Sue me.
You're fine.
So, as we can all tell, I am a poor sport. I'm still very angry, but it's okay because we got some good stuff.
Yeah, she might be upset, but Chris is like, "I got these new pops."
yeah, legitimately, it's always the chance that you take.
This is showing my luck. Like,
Listen, we
You,
already.
you really
knew
want to go through luck?
Hold
Do
on.
you?
Listen.
How many signed ones have I opened and they've been all for you guys?
No.
I've gotten one Naruto signed.
I
I've
have a lot
gotten
of.
0 Black Clover, no My Hero.
I didn't know where you were going with that. Like,
I've gotten
you want to talk about
DBZ,
your
One
luck?
Piece,
And
and Bleach.
I shit you not. I was about to be like, I've had cancer twice. You want to talk about that?
All right, listen.
Sorry, people.
What do I do?
Listen.
Bad luck over here.
How I know Cassie has bad luck is that my mom gave us scratch-off tickets for Easter. Cassie
Don't cry.
scratched off like 3 or 4 of them. I took one and ended up winning, and she lost every single one.
You're going to make her cry.
She started scratching it off, and then she's like, you know what? Here, you take it. And I ended up winning
She
on
is
it.
so cute, though.
So,
Never playing the lottery. Never doing
Or
it.
should you?
That's only if I get cancer a 3rd time. Then we're going. Because what are the odds?
I feel like you play it, you lose, but then Chris plays it behind you, and then he wins.
And then we win.
that just ruins the lot. Whoa.
I thought we were a team here.
Okay,
It was
hear
my
me out.
idea.
In the event that we ever win the lottery,
Yeah.
I'll give you
You're
20
going to
bucks.
give me 1%?
oh,
Like,
I was going to say I'll buy you one Batmobile.
deal. Wait.
Because that was 1 million, right?
Wait.
Is it 1
Like
billion or
full,
1 million?
Full size?
No.
Batmobile? Or are you talking like a Hot Wheels?
I get you.
Because, like, I don't want to be tricked here.
Robbie shakes my hand and I show up with a little one.
Custom Lego Batmobile.
No, buy me the fucking Batmobile. I want the tumbler. All right? It's only like 3.6 billion. It's fine.
Ask
Yeah,
them to
right.
make a custom popcorn bucket. Just be like, this is what he really needs.
It's the Nacho Mobile. Because they'll do it as a nacho boat.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Got to show up some Funko Pops. Got to watch Cassie crash out. We got to talk about Thunderbolts, which we all really enjoyed. We got to show off the popcorn buckets. We got to do a lot this
Yeah.
episode. It was for episode 40. It was
Yep.
pretty solid. If you have any ideas that you guys want us to do for episode 50, leave in the comments because we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
We will be off next week.
Episode 50, Ozokucon people?
That would be 10 weeks away, though.
Oh, God, that would be so far away.
We would be
Darn
basically
it. I thought I had a plan.
No.
10 days away. Episode 50 in spirit.
We could do what Madden did and do like the Madden 25.
But we will be off next week
Stop licking the
due
coffee table.
to Mother's Day. And then we will be back the week after.
Yep.
Good thing you said that because I completely forgot. Not Mother's Day. That we weren't doing it next weekend.
Yes,
So, yeah,
Mother's
we hope
Day.
you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you guys next weekend. I just realized I
Later,
don't have
taters.
the mouse ready to click.
Oh, adios.
Okay, goodbye.
Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms unite.